On. I gotta pull up the chatty.
You're live, Penny, all by yourself. Out crafting.
No, I'm so afraid. Why on the world would my chat need to be translated? That was weird. It's already in English. Hi, ladies. Ruby went AFA very quickly, went and brought it live. I'm all by myself. I'm very scared. Martha's here. Martha's here. Hold on, Martha. La 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 la. I know. Hi, everybody. She'll be here momentarily.
I'm here.
I sent the link to Martha.
Oh, did you? She's off work today? Awesome.
I just saw
all the girls. We got everybody here.
Boo-boo.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Annie. Hi, Linda. Hi, Joan. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Martha. Hi, Joan. Hi, Tina. I already said Joan.
Green.
Hi, Lainey. Hi, Donna. Hi, Karina. And
Peggy.
hi, Peggy.
Oh my goodness gracious.
What?
There's already 11 people.
Oh, yeah. Hi. Hi, Stan. Hi, Crafton Bev.
It's a full house.
It's a full house. Okay, so getting right into what I was working on last night is this light up Christmas card, which I absolutely love. And it is going to be hard to part with. As you can see, it says push here. And today I'm going to finish the inside. I want to make a box for it, but I also want to make a box for all these all occasion cards. So it's going to be a fairly fair sized box, you know, because I've got several all occasion cards in here. So I want to make a box for these if I have time. And what I want to do on the inside is, you see this background here that I've got with the deer and the trees. I'm going to put that on the inside with a nice Christmas saying inside here. So I think that's going to look super cute. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Tina. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get right into that. Right in.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Martha.
What y'all doing? Ah, Ruby.
How are you, honey?
I'm fine. I've been doing all sorts of stuff around the house and getting clothes laid out. You know, all that kind of good stuff.
Yes. Hi, Booger Host.
Hey, Booger. I'm Martha.
Okay, so let's get some of this all over.
Crossing things off. Oops, I gotta do that.
Actually, hang on. I need to cut this in half because it's going to be really hard for me to cut this straight and even, Steven. So, oh, wait till you guys see what I'm beating next. Oh my God. I'm not even finishing my tutorial on the necklace because I didn't get a very good response to that. So I'm not even bothering with it anymore. With that full medallion. I don't think people like it. So,
Greenie, Linda,
I'm just not going to keep doing it.
Crafton Bev, Booger Goes.
Okay. We're good with this little baggie.
She gets too many paper cuts at work. She don't need to do them while she's crafting.
Can't stand this powdery feeling though. Oh. Okay, so this is the sentiment. This is the rubber stamp that I'm using. And it is by Hero Arts. It's an exclusive one to Hero Arts. It's not any other company. It's Hero Arts. And it's called Forest and Deer Bold Prints. This I bought last Christmas. This came out, I guess, for their Christmas collection last year. And I bought it last year, and I never used it because I never made Christmas cards last year. I waited till this year. And God let me live long enough to do this year. So I'm thankful for that. I get to use my stamps. So I'm just inking this up.
Red color.
Huh?
I said I'd like to see that done like in a red color.
Yeah, well, I got to stick with the gold because that's the gold that's inside of the card.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
What are you doing? You're going to make the box for it right now?
No, I'm going to finish the card, then make a box, Martha.
Oh. Okay. I got lost in translation.
So I'm just going to lay this on here and rub it on. Because it's such a big stamp, I don't need to use a block. I don't even have a block this big. I have a Misty. Oops, I think my paper moved. Let me have a look.
So hard to tell, too.
I gotta have more tea.
This
is kind of puckery.
I don't think it moved. I think it's okay. It doesn't look doubled. So we've got to do this again because I'm putting 2 sheets in it. Got to ink this up really well.
Yeah, that stamp is gorgeous.
I love it. I love it. Hi, Kathleen. How are you? I love your box and your card you made. My God, it's just gorgeous. So start it up there.
Oh, hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff Murray.
Got to say hi. Forgot to say hi to Papa Smurf sitting there.
I get to go to a party. I get to go to a party.
Okay, so I think we got her good and inked. I hope. It's so hard to see, guys. It's like literally really hard to see. And I'm just going to use a little bit of stamp cleaner on this.
It barely shines, so even when you tip it to the light, it's still hard to see.
Yeah, because it's just got the Versamark on it right now.
Exactly. They do have a pink color, don't they?
Of what?
Of the embossing. Whatever. I can't
Pink
think of
what?
It's pink instead of just clear like that, so you can actually see what your stamp before you emboss.
Oh, that might not be by Versamark because I've never seen the pink one, but that would be freaking cool.
I think it's
And it's a really good idea to clean your stamp right away after you use it because Versamark is very sticky and it's really hard to get off if it starts to dry on your stamp. So you got to use a little elbow grease to get it all off, but you know how that goes, right? And then I just take a wet paper or dry paper towel and damp off all that soapy looking stuff. But all it really is stamp cleaner, so, and a little bit of water. And now you can see my rubber stamp is back dull looking, which means the shine's gone and the Versamark's gone.
Having something sticky in a craft room, it would be just tragic anyway. Can you imagine everything gets stuck on that?
Oh, God, yes. All right, so I'm going to get a new sheet of paper because this is what I like to use for embossing.
I just pictured Tia walking around with the stamp stuck to her.
Oh, my God. You are so funny.
I don't know why I just had that visual.
Okay, so I'm just going to pour all of this on pretty much.
I like that color.
Oh, it's just so beautiful.
It's the gold tinsel by Ranger, so it's kind of beautiful.
Is that the new one for Christmas? That color?
Nope, I bought it last year. So there you go. Can you see it? Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get number 2 done. So I'm going to have to put this back because I don't have enough.
What are you making, a 4-sided card?
No, it's going on the inside, Martha.
I'm lost.
You'll see.
I did notice that there was some new but new embossing powders for this season.
Oh yeah, there is every year. They always bring out new colors in embossing powder for Christmas. Like I got their sparkling snow one. I think that was new.
I think it is too. I was just looking at the brand new releases on Cherry on Top.
Okay.
I wonder what the difference is between last year's gold that you have there and the one they have this year.
I don't know. Didn't know there would be.
Because it looks almost the same to me.
It probably is. Maybe it's just got a shade color difference.
Maybe.
You know, the lots could be a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kathleen, how much was your Misty that you ordered? Last I seen, I think they ran $79 or something.
Are you kidding, Martha?
Last I looked them up, that's why I got the platform. That's the freaking price.
Holy crap.
Misties are expensive.
Oh my gosh. I had no idea.
Yes, the Misties aren't cheap.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Denise. How are you?
I got the Tim Holtz one because you can use the clear rubber and the red rubbers, and it was like $35.
There you go. Works for me.
And you can use a bigger card on it too.
There you go. Got it for $60. Wowie. I had no idea. I've never looked them up. Wow.
$60. Yeah, I think when I looked them up, they were like 79. I might have been on a expensive site or something, though. But
Well, maybe there's like specials right now or something because the holiday's coming up.
yeah, could be.
Maybe. Still, that's wow.
Lady got clear, white, gold, pink, and blue embossing powders. Ooh, lady. I've got black, red, glitter.
You can kind of see where I have it. I have heat embossed it. See how it changed to a bright gold.
I love watching it change.
You see just how it is.
Oh shit! I gotta do my checkbook too. Checkbook. Let's put that down on my list.
It's magic.
I redid Denise's envelope this morning. It turned out a lot better.
Hi, Ang.
Hi, Ange.
Hi, Ange.
I want some of them Wow. Them Wows are really cool embossing powders. I love that silver. I want to get a gold, maybe. I don't know. Ruby, didn't you say the other day that you seen it? You got a prettier gold? Probably can't hear me right. Right, Laney. That's the one I ordered, and it's bigger.
Is that what it's called, though? Just stamp tool?
It's a stamp platform.
Gotcha. I can't remember if I've ever seen
stamp platform.
What's the biggest stamps that you can use on it?
Well, let's see.
Hot.
I cleared off my table this morning. Most of it. Okay, this thing is huge. Thanks.
Oh my goodness, I like that.
I got a big hand.
I gotta click in a second so I can see good.
Let's see what it says inside. It's got glasses, people. Gotta have the glasses.
See, I use mostly background stamps. They tend to be a lot larger, than itty bitties.
Well, it's measured 8.5 to the little edging part, but you can go another 1/2 inch.
Oh, that's perfect.
Do about
Perfect.
a 9-inch card on it.
So it's 5.5
Yeah.
by 6.
Yep, 9 by 9.
Thank you, Martha.
And it's
5.5 by 6.
beautiful.
So let me trim this off because that part.
Yeah, you just flip it over for your rubber one and flip it back
Oh.
over for your clear one. It's got a nice big, so it won't budge on your table. Yeah, it's nice, nice.
Lainey is saying that people were having problems with the clear cover being warped and not stamping the whole image.
Well, watch the Tim Holtz on it. He'll tell you, you really don't need to pounce on it like you're giving CPR.
Some people are so rough with, so aggressive with the stuff.
So if it's warping, it's because of them punching on it, I bet.
And also, I think a lot of people don't store things flat like that. You know, an item like that should be stored level and flat.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it can. I mean, what if it's, hot in your room? Acrylic is going to warp.
Ooh, YouTube problems. YouTube problems.
What's going on?
Yeah, Denise. I haven't really, or Denny's. I played around with it, but I haven't stamped on it yet. But it works wonderful, and it's only like $35. I think I paid $6 or something for $6 or $8.
And it could get like a really good deal. I'm sure that there'll be sales or coupons. So
Yeah. Well, one thing about it too is if you got your card here and you want to put your sentiment way over on the side, which you really can't do in the Misty, kind of. You got a bigger card, so that's why I went with the big one. And if I'm gonna do it, I might as well go all out.
yeah, I'm with you on that. It has to be something really large to accommodate anything.
Right.
I agree.
Geez, I've already spent about $300-400 into stuff. It ain't even started yet. I'm going shopping Tuesday. I can't
Get used to
wait.
that.
Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. I don't know, maybe I'll go Monday.
There we go.
Go into town and pay for the wood for my deck. I'll have the neighbor see if he can use his truck and haul my wood, because I don't think I can get that many boards in my Trailblazer.
Wow, I have glitter from
About
here
it.
to Yin Yang. And I mean
No, it was
glitter
brand new, other than
everywhere.
when used, and not stamping right.
Hmm.
Oh, well, dang, Lainey. I think I would have wrote back to that company.
Yeah, I would return that.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I would have.
Why is this one bigger?
Because it is a stamping tool.
What's going on?
In a blog hop. Oh, that's cool, Lainey. Okay, plants are watered. Gotta roll cigarettes. Makeup.
Like, doesn't my thing cut straight? Just wants to irritate me, I think. Hell no, that's super crooked.
Yeah, I was sitting there watching your other video of the little haul you got in the mail the other day.
Uh-huh.
Cute stuff. I ain't finished with it yet, but Very cute stuff.
Yeah, I
That
got some.
the pumpkin stamps were awesome.
Isn't that gorgeous? That layering pumpkin.
They're cute.
I love it. I really, really love it.
By the way, speaking of everybody that wanted that pumpkin stamp that she was using the other day, Simon said stamp was out of stock. They just came back in stock yesterday.
Ooh,
Oop,
go
hurry
get
up,
it,
hurry
go
up,
get it,
hurry
go
up.
get it. Hurry, hurry hard. Hurry up. Just
If
hurry
you
up
leave
and
and
get
don't come back, we understand.
Marta,
it.
is your YouTube muted? The other
No.
screen? No, it's just because she's echoing. I'm just wondering. I checked mine. Mine's muted. I've
No, mine
forgotten
is
before.
too. I
Somebody's.
got her on pause.
Yeah, me too. Ruby, are you not muted?
I don't have that screen open, hon. I never do. I just pop out my chat.
I
Gotcha.
had ones too.
Yeah, I do too.
Yep, I don't have a YouTube video open. And I don't hear the echo that you hear, so I don't know what you're hearing.
No,
Normally
here-
I'd be the first to yell at you, but
Last
I don't
night
hear
when
an
I talked
echo.
a little bit, I could hear it echo, but
I've forgotten before.
But I don't hear an echo though, guys.
Not yeah, it's gone now for me. That's weird. Maybe it's just YouTube being a brat.
YouTube.
Blame it on YouTube. All right. Am I going to get these eventually, right?
Yep, Simon Says Stamp does have that pumpkin set back in stock right now, as of yesterday.
Oh,
Guys,
guys,
be sure to put a little couple
Go
googly
get
eyes
it.
on.
go and get it. I'm not enabling in any way.
You can blame that one on me because I'm the one that said it was back in stock.
Yep, it's
They're
Penny's fault.
really good about getting their stock back in quite rapidly.
Well, when they
Simon-
have thousands of people adding things to their wish list, you'd think that'd be a hint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Enabler alert.
Spit shined. It'd be spit shined.
Oh, what is that?
What is what?
What is that? Oh, a compact. Okay. It looked like big sunglasses at first. Oh my goodness gracious. Hey, that's kind of cool actually. It's very retro.
My neighbor Jim bought me this a couple years back, and I tell you what, it's the best thing. Only compact I've ever used in my life. But it's got the small and the big mirror on it. And it lights up, but I guess I have to put a new battery in it.
Ruby, Lainey is asking if you have
Yeah.
ever been on Periscope because I have a lot of friends on Periscope as well. It is a
What's
really, really
Periscope?
Periscope
This
is
is
another
the answer.
streaming place, just like YouTube. But people do really buy stuff like crazy on that.
I've never heard of Periscope.
You're kidding.
Nope. Never heard of it until just
Look
now.
into it. It's
Oh,
very
Periscope.
cool. Twitch is another one.
I heard of Twitch.
Birdies and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I belong to Twitch. I used to watch this goofy girl on there.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends on Twitch too.
To laugh.
But it's not all about gaming anymore like it used to be. Remember that?
Yep. That's all it
It's
was
not
for me.
anymore. There's all kinds of crafters and people doing the same things they're doing on YouTube.
Really? They're on Twitch doing it?
Oh heck yeah. Big time.
I thought Twitch was mainly gaming.
Oh no, have Jeff look at Twitch now and also Periscope. Have him check those out. You would not believe the functions that you do not get in here. Joanne, I got way more sleep. I got like 6 hours of sleep, I think. Almost solid sleep too. That's more than the last time I could even remember. I don't even know when I've had that much sleep. So I feel awake today.
Okay.
Yeah, people can even donate money just like they can in here. It's yeah, look into both of those because Twitch has really changed and they have added so many features you wouldn't even believe it.
Awesome. I
And
will check it.
Periscope is awesome too.
Wow.
I love them both, to be honest. I really do. Yeah, Lainey's yelling, "Get Periscope, Ruby!" People do like it. It's yeah. Denny's, have a good day. She's gonna learn how to make enchiladas.
Enchiladas. Jeff will be right over, Denise. Have a great day, sweetheart.
Lainey, what haven't you heard of? Twitch TV?
Twitch is just like, I've been on there. But like I said, I always thought it was just for gamers, right?
Oh no.
Push here. Ta-da! I love this card, guys. And the inside is gorgeous. So I'm going to try and brush off a little bit of this glitter. There's so much glitter. It's all over my damn board. It's all over me.
Is he sticking to your stamps if they were still sticky?
Yes. That inside makes this card. It really does. Don't you think?
It does.
I agree. Okay, so now we just need to find a really pretty sentiment to put on there, and I think I'm going to do it in, I'm going to try the foiling. I'm going to cut a sentiment out. No, I can't. Never mind. Not going to work. Gosh, now my throat's going to irritate me. All right, let's see. We've got 4 of these to choose from.
Penny, what would you say would be the best format? Twitch or you know of any other ones?
May your days be merry and bright. Happiest of holidays. Which one should I use for that?
One that you haven't so far.
I've used all of these.
Oh, well.
But I love them. They're so nice. Wait, I have another one too I bought. Wait.
The one with the wreath around it kind of goes with the decorations you put on the lantern.
This?
In a way, if you hold it up to it, kind of looks like it.
Yeah, I guess you're right, eh? And then I got these ones, though, but there's nothing really around them. They're just a complete saying, though.
So you have to combine them?
No. I just don't like this happiest of holiday to you. You shouldn't call Christmas a holiday. It should be Merry Christmas. Wishing you the warm and wonderful blessings of Christmas. Maybe I should do both. Yeah, I'm going to do both. Now, I want to do it on a piece of vellum. I just want the vellum to be in there.
We want vellum. We want vellum.
Yes, I do too.
Vellum.
And then I'm going to cut it out with a nice fancy, let's see what we can find. I got all kinds of fancy layering things here, so, you know, could use one of those, one of these, and one of those. Oh, honeycomb. Nope. And nope. Okay, let's go. I should give you guys a tour of my room.
Hi, Florence.
See what I'm looking at every time I turn my chair.
Joanne Jackson is asking you where you get your vellum from.
From Amazon, my dear. Elsie.
All the better to vellum you with, my dear.
Uh-huh. Oh, it'll fit in there. That's too big. No, I wanted just a nice, you know. Wonder if it'll fit in those. big is the wreath one? It would take the full size one. And then the small one. No. Changing my mind.
That was cat treats that I had to sneak in. She's up on her stoop. So she's seen me. She was in the bed hiding from the vacuum.
Well, we do have these too.
I just told Tony that we need to get rich so we can rent a studio space, a big, huge studio space.
Well, this is... Hang on, I'll take you guys for a ride. When I'm sitting here crafting... Hang on.
Yay, we're going for rideys. Everybody strap in. Keep your hands in the vehicle at all times.
Yes, put your air masks on and your oxygen, please.
Emergency exits are in front and in the back.
This is what I'm working. When I'm sitting here, this is what I am working with these.
That's what we hear you digging in.
Yes, these drawers are all full. Like, these are all my cards are in here. And all my embellishments are in here. But these two bottom drawers are all my Christmas stuff.
Oh, my goodness.
Here,
You
so
don't have your drawers labeled. What is up with that?
No, because they get changed. They get changed out. And then I work off of this little cart tray
The
thing.
Michael's cart. Love it.
Yes. And there's Tia's bed. See? Tia's bed.
Aww.
So, yeah, this is my room. And, you know, like, look. Over here is my computer. See? There's my computer. And this is stuff here I'm working off of. Remember my...
There's the shelves that you made?
Yes. And over there is all my beading stuff. So that stays on that side of the room. So yeah, there's your little ride. I'm going to turn my camera off so you guys don't get seasick. So I can put it back.
But I was having fun.
Oh. So that's what I'm digging in. That's what that's what you hear me doing.
That was a fun ride.
In your stomach.
I put everything, I try to put everything nice and close, you know, so I'm not getting up constantly and running away from the camera. So that's what I'm doing, guys. I'm having fun.
Great information, Sharon. She's
What?
telling her all. Sharon's telling her all about the different types of vellum.
Yeah, there is different thicknesses. This isn't really all that thick.
And some of it isn't very good for printing if you do plan to print too. So.
Right. I do love these from Flour, Waffle Flour. These
Waffle Flour. That name cracks me up.
Waffle Flour. I think.
She's awake. She's awake.
Oh, I've been awake. I've just been doing stuff with the hubs.
With the hooves?
It's hard to get a hold of Angela on the weekends. She's a busy lady.
Yeah.
She messaged me, told me she was going back to bed. She replied to one of my messages. I sent her a link to the cutest things you have ever seen.
I laid back down and then I got back up and then I've been doing things with Daniel. Fridays and Saturdays are like days with the family. And during
I
the
do
week.
not blame you. I do not blame you one bit.
Yeah. Oh, if you hear that noise, I'm just vacuuming. But yeah, on the weekend. So what are you doing, Ruby?
Finishing my card.
Yeah, I gotta finish this project.
My box.
But I thought you and Ruby would like that little link that I sent you because it also has the little lights in it.
Oh yeah, there's a type of little miniature I wanna.
Yep.
Oh
my God, they're so cute. There's I think like 3 or 4 different ones. I'm sure other companies have them too. But the girl that I was watching make it this morning, I squeed in real life. I went, ee, because it's just so adorable. I mean, that's a little like Altoid tin, and it has like an entire village in it.
Yeah, I made a baby kitten and something for Michaela with the Altoid tin when she was younger.
So cute. That's something fun that you can just sit at your coffee table and watch a good movie and, put together. All you need is your glue.
Now, I am going to use my big one because that's going to go right there. And then this one's going to go underneath that says, "'Tis the season." Okay, I think that's going to work.
Yeah, I
Lainey,
don't think vellum is going to be in my forte. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. I have to see what you do with it. Maybe I'll change my mind or not.
Lainey, for the ball stylist tools, since so many people that clay and make jewelry and stuff use them, you can go to AliExpress or any of those Wish, Jet, any of those sites, and you can get
You can
a
go to
set of
Amazon.
10 with all the different
You can get it
sizes.
for like $2.
Yeah.
So that's where I ordered mine from because I was doing my nails.
Don't get the ones that are about, they're also for fingernails, and they're mostly advertised for that.
Yeah. You can get them for like $2.
But don't go to eBay or fall for the ones on Amazon that want like $8, $9 for a pack. And don't get the plastic ones. Make sure they're metal. Yeah, you can get sets. Make sure that it's a nice, good set that has a real large one down to a really, really tiny one, because then you get the most out of it, obviously. And there's
Right.
so many different things, even household things that you can use those for if you don't get the plastic ones. You have to be careful
Get
with those.
4 or 5, and each one consists of 2.
Yeah, they're usually double-ended. My set, I think it was 20, a set of 20.
Net, huh?
Yeah, they don't have to be expensive.
I don't know, vellum, I just...
Oh, yeah, that's what I need to ask my husband. Hang on, I'll be right back.
I got mine for using with polymer clay. Joanne's right. They are excellent for metal embossing. You can draw pictures on real thin metal,
Right.
on vellum, everything you can think. They're just awesome. Foam.
They're great dotting tools. You can use them for your inks.
Yep.
And each time that, if you want to go variegated from large to small, you dab once. This is what we do with nail polish. You dab once, or paint. Works even better. You dab once and you keep going. That makes the dots smaller. But you can't. If you want them all the same size, you got to go back to the paint and dab, and back to the paint and dab. But yeah, they come in handy for a lot of things.
Sure do.
Even squaring your paper.
Okay, I got the hubs on a mission.
And also getting just into like the real small ones, getting into small places. Like if you get something in your rubber stamp that you need to get out,
Right.
they're just, it's something you just leave on your desk at all times. It's just one
And
of
the
those
small
kinds
one
of
is very, very, very tiny. It's smaller than a head on a pin.
I love them.
Yeah, if I could get my nails back. Oh. Can't have them at work though. Damn it. Can't even paint your nails. No jewelry.
What do you do? Why won't they let you?
I cut meat and cheese.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Health safety regulations.
Well, plus it would make your jewelry all icky anyway, so.
Lainey wants to know, Ruby, if you've heard of black magic cards.
No.
Nope. Me neither.
Why does that sound familiar to me? Let me look and see if it's what I'm thinking.
Well, how you doing, Ruby?
Hey. What, Ange?
I said, how are you doing?
Oh, good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Hi, Ange.
Good.
I'm thinking about, do you want me to go live with the rest of my tutorial?
What do you mean?
Like you're finishing up your card on your show. Do you just want me to finish up my canvas on mine?
Well, if you want people to see you and I want people to see me, it's probably good because you don't want to miss what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay, because I'm making pieces right now that
Yeah, just don't go ahead of the people. Let them see your steps because that's what they like the most.
Yeah.
Able to see what you do because
You're recording
a lot
it.
of people are intrigued with mixed media.
Okay, so everybody, I want to ask you a
Make
question.
a card or something.
Okay,
You know what I do?
let me ask you a question to the panel. Okay, for Wednesdays and Fridays, when me and Ruby go live,
Typed it away and lost it all.
and we start a project and we don't finish it, would you rather us finish it individually, where you can see each step thoroughly, or would you rather see it do it together, meaning that we would have to cut through back and forth, back and forth, back and forth?
And you could miss a step because we keep talking and we forget.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is like unless we can finish it that night.
Go, I'd say go individual. That way everybody can just sit there and watch the video if they really
Pay
like.
attention, yeah.
Yeah, like the Wednesday nights and Friday nights are starter nights, and if they're simple projects and we get them done that night, that's fabulous. But for mixed media projects like this and Ruby's card and stuff, I think I agree that we need to finish it individually.
Yeah.
Separately, yes. Lainey says separately.
Yeah, because people are kind of going to go, well, this was a waste because we didn't get to see the end, or we have to go watch another video with them and find it where it is on that video kind of thing. Yeah, I could clearly see people wanting it individual.
Separate.
Here we go. How do you like that?
Per day.
That, my friends, is going to go on top of here on the inside, but I am going to run it through my sticker maker because vellum shows score tape, glue, it shows everything. So the reason I used a piece of vellum is to mute the background a little bit so you can actually see the sentiment inside of the card. Do you know what I mean? Just wanted to mute the background a wee bit around the sentiment. That's it. Nothing else. So this is not going to fit in my Sizzix that long or wide. But anyway, let's get this cut.
Yeah, Ruby, everybody's saying separate. So from now on, if we don't.
Well, yeah, because Angela, you do some really detailed things.
Yeah,
and you use your silhouette a lot, which people don't have, and at least you can explain how else you can substitute for using a product that you used on the silhouette. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and see, I'm enthralled with you. I like to watch what you're doing because I've never.
Yeah, and I love watching your mixed media. So now I have to go back and watch the video because I don't watch it live.
know. So from now on, the rule is if you do not finish it that night, we will finish it separately.
Yeah. I think that's in the best interest of all of us, including, most importantly, including our community who are there to watch us. And when they can't see or hear us, then they get a little frustrated and leave. So we don't want that happening. So
or when we have everybody laughing and we can't breathe, you know.
Right. So I really love that little sentiment. So you see,
that's on vellum.
yes, and what it did is the vellum muted the background behind it. You see?
Yes.
So it didn't kill it. It just muted a little.
It opaqued it.
Yep.
Love you.
So yeah, that's
Ruby's got all the sentiment stamps and stuff.
well, that's why I sent you some yesterday. So you have a couple anyways to work with, and I mean they're so beautiful. You can do so many things with them. You don't need to have 10 different ones.
I know. I just need to start investing a little bit here, a little bit there.
Yep. A little bit here, a little bit there. Okay.
Or you could learn calligraphy.
This isn't going to fit through my 3-inch one, is it?
I thought about that, Penny. Really hard to have.
That's something you'll use the rest of your life. Everyone I know that knows how to do that, they're not sorry they learned.
Right. You can make money doing that shit too.
Yes, you can.
Wedding invitations, graduation certificate.
Yep.
I'm thinking about picking it up. I would need a starter kit.
Oh, and they're cheap though. They're really easy to get.
I need me a fairy godmother. It just pops it out.
Sugar daddy.
Yeah. I got my sugar daddy. He's my hubby.
April. Read what April said.
What April
You
said.
just have to make sure we all have our supply of Kodaks.
Ruby, when you laughed last night, did Jeff say anything? Because you know he heard that.
No. Are you kidding?
You were yelling it through the house to him.
He didn't. He doesn't. He's not like that, guys. He's just hilarious.
Yeah, he doesn't flinch. He's like Daniel. He's like, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. She's nuts.
He is. I swear he's like Danny sometimes. So I know it's a man thing.
Yep, Tony's like that too. Every once in a while, he'll start laughing too,
He
though.
probably sits there in the living room and goes, I married that. You know,
Tony has to sit right next to me when he's home.
I married that kooky, wacky woman.
It's probably 90% of the reason why.
Okay, so you see, running it through the sticker maker doesn't show any glue. Whatever.
I like that.
Which is hard to do with vellum.
What?
How much are sticker makers?
You have
Like
to
a big one
have
like that.
A big
proper
one like
glue.
Size you get.
How much is it, Angela? I don't remember.
The Creative Station or what?
Yeah, look what I have, what you told me to buy.
It's about $70.
Ouch.
And the refills are 20. Oh my
Ouch.
God, I didn't even look.
You boo-booed, Yogi.
Oh, I didn't dry it all.
Oh no.
Vellum pen.
Don't panic, don't panic. We'll fix
Call
it.
the
I
police.
used my vellum pen this morning, yeah, that pen. I used mine this morning. Boy, it works great.
Yes, it does.
Ruby to the rescue.
Just went out and cleaned one seat out
All right.
for Holly Mae. I'm putting her in a cat carrier.
Where's that stuff? We got to do emergency fix.
I shouldn't call the police yet then?
No.
Not quite yet.
All
Don't
right.
pull
Let me
it
know.
off.
Got my finger on the dial.
Finger on the dial.
Calling them out.
One ringy dingy and two ringy dingy.
Dingy dingies.
No, now you can't even read the dang thing. Where's my pointy brush? The hard end.
Punky brush.
My hard brush.
See that, Martha, what she's doing? Another thing the stylus tool comes in handy for, huh?
No, this is a hardened paintbrush with something on it, but it's good for getting,
It's
like, it's hard. See?
Yep.
I let something harden on
Yeah,
it.
you gotta have it for them tiny little cracks. You gotta have something sturdy.
Well,
hard.
what's good is the bristles don't spread because it's hardened.
Yeah, you should never throw away your old crusty brushes.
Yeah, that's what I tell her. Don't throw them away because they can be used for. I've got some nasty
Right.
brushes that I haven't thrown away. I use for tools.
You have to hoard the bad stuff, man. You gotta.
Yeah.
See how nice it just cleaned it right up? That would, if I would have used a Stoff brush, I would have been in cuckapoo. For sure. And just to let y'all know, the puppy is doing just fine. It was so cute.
Kathleen's husband heard us too. Oh no, what'd you say?
Uh-oh. We're influencing Kathleen now.
Uh-oh. We're in deep doo-doo, I bet.
We're in deep shit.
Joan! I am so not reading that. Don't read it out loud.
Does
Just read.
Ruby have
Oh my God, John.
a crusty brush?
It is a crusty brush.
I said a crusty brush.
Brush. What's so
With
bad
an
about saying?
R.
Do you have a crusty brush?
Do you?
Do you have a crusty brush?
Would you like a crusty brush?
Do you like my crusty brush? Do you want to touch my crusty brush?
Touch it. Touch the crusty brush.
Right. It won't hurt you, I promise.
Oh God, here we go.
Don't get me talking Southern again.
It won't hurt you, I promise. It's just a crusty brush. Not scary.
There.
And Angela's husband is now packing rapidly.
No, it's probably like, ooh, new person. Let's go do something.
Look, all done.
Keep
Oh,
talking birthday to me.
we have grandkids listening in, girls.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Crafton Bev.
We were saying brush.
Brush.
B-R-U-S-H.
All right, so how do you like this?
Love it.
Love it.
Warm Christmas wishes, happiest of holiday to you. 'Tis the season. And that's the end. There's Mary.
Mary.
I sent you the link already, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Mary, Mary, Mary.
I am so glad Mary came because I'm about to use her envelope maker to make a envelope box for this. So whoever buys this
And I'm so jelly. Because you
will be in my Etsy shop sometime soon. I've been saying that about all my other projects, which I'm so sorry, guys, I haven't got on Etsy yet. But if there's something you guys want and you want to save me 20 cents and Etsy fees, message me and I will just, no, I can't. Never mind. I still have to get Etsy fees because that's how I make the invoice. But if you don't want it, if you want it before I put it on Etsy, send me a message and I will just send you an invoice. Make it your name like I do for everyone else.
Lainey's asking you what paper pound weight that you normally use for your card bases.
What?
What thickness or pound weight of paper do you normally use for your card bases?
All kinds. I don't use any. Whatever I grab out of the drawer, it's usually just the
Usually 60, isn't it?
Okay, can I show
it's
this?
usually just Hero Arts, not Hero Arts. What's the name of that?
Basil.
No,
American Craft.
no, Michael's. It's usually just Michael's Recollections White.
Okay,
Angela,
can I show them something real quick about paper?
Angela, Mary says might get a surprise mail package.
Oh,
Angela, click on Angela, ladies.
Okay.
Already did.
One thing I've learned through card making, the ladies over on Spellbinders, now this is basic white paper and you can order it on Amazon or go to your local Kinko's, Office Depot, Home Depot, I mean not Home Depot, but you know, wherever. And this stuff is called Classic Crest. It has to be called Classic Crest
Cover
paper.
paper.
It is 8.5 by 11 and it's super smooth and it's you get 250 sheets and it's 28 weight. It's called Classic Crest.
It's only 28-pound weight.
Yes.
That's
No, it's
super
80
thin.
But
GSM.
now this is for good for card making, for cutting out intricate dies like this. You would use this paper. Now for like colored cardstocks and paper, the base paper, great for that. I use, this is by Basil, and this company here, this is a 8.5 by 11 acid free. What weight is this? This is the what weight is this? It doesn't tell me the weight on it.
It should.
But it don't.
Well, theirs is usually heavier.
Skew. Let me look up on Basil. But if you're wanting a white cardstock, great for making envelopes and everything, get the Classic Crest in Solar White. Envelopes for cutting out your little intricate things, and then you can paint them and color them and then add your embellishments. But it's called Classic Crest in Solar White.
Hi, Jada.
Yes. Paper, what is it? What is her name? Amazing Paper Grace uses this. It's by Neon paper. Now for Basil, I'll click on Ruby and I'll find the Basil for the people.
And so I have a question about that white paper ream that you have.
Uh-huh.
Is that compatible with both laser and inkjet if you're going to print?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Some of them aren't. Some of them are specific and other are multi. So
I'll get the links for all of it. Hang on. And I'll tell you the specifics on it.
yeah, Mary, that's my favorite go-to. 80 and up. I don't use anything thinner than that for my purposes at least.
Now, I seen something in here for envelope liners in my new beautiful cutting board from Mary. So is there somebody here on my panel that does not have an envelope punch board? That Martha? Mary?
No. What? Huh?
I just got one last week.
Martha, Mary, do you have an envelope punch board, honey?
No. Oh, the black and blue one, yeah.
Oh, you got
Mary
one?
does not have one, she says.
Okay, here, ladies.
Oh,
she
she said she has one?
Yeah.
You got one, Martha?
No, I don't.
Okay, let me
Not
show
one
you.
like that. Not the new one, no.
Okay, this ain't the new one. This is 1, 2, 3 is not new. Do you have this envelope maker?
Yes.
I have that one, yeah.
Okay.
I don't have that one that Mary got you. I don't have the box maker or whatever it is called.
I think I have the
I
black
get the
one.
box maker, but I wanted it 50% off and not 40.
Okay, well, just so y'all know, I'm going to put this on my Etsy for like $10 plus shipping.
That's a good deal, ladies.
Yeah, it
$10
is.
because I do not need this. But what Mary sent me makes everything. Okay, so this makes envelopes, liners, boxes, bows. It makes envelope boxes, and
Don't be hasty right now. Wait a little bit till you get used to that new one.
The new one is the same as this one, Martha.
I understand.
There's nothing new to get I can still make my envelopes the same way here, but what's better is I could put my 12-inch paper on here and score my 12-inch. This one will only score up to here, but I have never had a problem doing it. So, Mary, quiet. So, whoever wants to buy this for $10, I do have the thing, but my daughter took it home. I have the matching one to this, and she took it home. She's using it for her Christmas house to score her little, you know, wallpapers and stuff. But I do have the score thing for it. But anyway, just letting you know that that's going to go for sale for $10. Hi, Annie.
Annie.
Hi, Jada.
Jada.
Okay, in this book, it shows how to make everything. The envelope, the bow, which these are so pretty. And I think I'm going to make one to put on top of the card. And it also makes the box, shows you an actual 3D box, which is pretty freaking cool. And envelope liners. Look at this. So what I want to do today is make a 6x6. This is 5.5 by 6. So I want to make a 6x6 envelope box with a liner. But I want to use foil paper inside for the liner. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So it says cut paper to be 1/4 inch smaller than the starting paper size. So for a 6x6 on here, okay, so let me just show you how this M123 board works. Okay.
Click. Okay, we got you. We're clicked on, Ruby.
I'm not clicked on me. Whoops. Over here on this section here, this nice pretty tealy blue, I freaking wish there was paper this exact color with foil on it. This is the actual envelope size. This here, the gray section, is to make the bow, so that's the size you would need for paper. And this is to make the 3D box right here. It's pretty simple. It says 1 is envelope, 2 is bow, and 3 is box. 1, 2, 3. Now, over here, this is where you're going to get a little bit more complicated. When one day I'm going to make an actual box and show you, but today I'm not.
Whoa, what the hell? I want to see the box made.
Of course you would, Martha.
Damn right I do.
Okay, so over
Then I'm
here.
gonna clean out the rest of
I
it.
see, Mary. I see, Mary. You bought me this so I can teach you how to use it. Oh, okay.
Damn right.
I knew there was a method to that lovely girl's madness. Okay, so I'm making 6x6. This is telling me I need 9 3/4 inch piece of paper, so it would be 9 3/4 completely square. This one here doesn't tell you.
Ruby, click on yourself.
I am. One of yous are not clicked on me then.
I clicked on Ruby.
I am.
I am.
I am clicked on myself.
Kathleen said something about it.
Yeah,
Welcome home, honey. Hi, Debbie.
Yeah, you have to be clicked on yourself, Ruby.
I am clicked on myself. It's one of yous on the panel.
It might be Penny.
It could be Jeff or it could be Penny. So anyway, this one here says 10.5 by 10.5. This one, this is the difference here in the measurements, which in God's name does not matter. It has 8 5/8 by 8 5/8. This one only says 8 5/8. When it says 8 5/8, it means 8 5/8 by 8 5/8. So this is where this one is handy for that, whereas this one only says the one measurement, but it's telling you to cut a square piece of paper. So if you're cutting 9.5, you got to cut 9.5 by 9.5. Okay, you're always working with a square piece of paper, otherwise it will tell you differently. And so far in here, I don't see anywhere in here that your size is different on either. So you're always working with a square sheet of paper. Okay, so that's only difference with these two boards, and believe me, it's not a big difference. This is just simplified a little bit more with 7.5 by 7.5, but they needed to save room. Whoops. They needed to save room on this actual panel here. So they just put one measurement, but it is a square sheet of paper. And that's all that's about.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's all. So I want to make a 6 by 6, and it's telling me here, see, I'm using 6 by 6 card. I need a 9 3/4 inch paper. All right, so I'm going to cut a 9 3/4 inch paper, and I'm going to score it on these two score lines. The first one is the envelope side. This one here is my actual envelope size. This second one here is going to give me that little space as a box. So this will be two score lines to hold it into a box. Now, if I need a wider one, I could do this, but I would have to sit here and figure out the measurements to change the size here. And I don't feel like doing that right now. So I'm just going to make it the width of this. This is 3/8 of an inch in between here. So my box, envelope box, is only going to be 3/8 of an inch wide, which I don't think it's going to be wide enough. Let me have a little look-see here.
Gonna have to do a little bit bigger.
1, 2, 3.
Hi, Grandma.
Bye, honey. So 3/8 is going to be just fine. It's just going to be a little tight, and that's going to be sticking out a little bit, but it's not a big deal. It's just an envelope.
2 o'clock.
So, and then it does tell you on here all the time, it gives you always where you start your very first score mark. The rest of it, you don't follow the board. You follow your score line here. You follow it here on this one. So when I make it, I will show you what I mean. But it only gives you the very first punch. That's it. So mine's a 6 by 6. I start scoring at 4 7/8. That's the very first one score mark I'm going to make is at 4 7/8 here. And then I'm just going to flip it. And I'm going to use this guide here and line this guide up with my other score line here. Okay. Center marks right here. What is this? So there's one. This is 1 inch, 1.5. Oh, I see. 1 inch, 1.5 inch. It even gives you the measurements on the actual knob itself. This thing here. There's measurements on here. You can't see it. Oh yeah, barely.
And then for what?
Teal colored paper on Etsy for print. Oh, I don't want to print it. But it never turns out the color that you see on the computer, hon. I've challenged that before. Yeah.
Oh, Ruby, after you get done with this tutorial, can you demonstrate the holographic embossing powder?
Oh, yeah. Where is that? It's up there. Yeah, I can show you that, Angela, but it's no different than Sparkling Snow, I think, or that Cloud 9. But I will do a demo for you.
Okay.
Anyway, I think I'm absolutely going to love this. I'm going to have a lot of use out of this because you guys know I love to make boxes. Just call me the box queen.
We'll make one. I want to see one made.
You're the paper queen, girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Paper
Yeah,
queen.
all right. Yeah, you are. You're teaching me
So-
some stuff.
Oh, and that's another thing. This has 2 punches at the top, by the way, guys. This one has 2 punches because this one here is for your box and this one here is for rounding your envelope. So you can punch on either side and get 2 different markings. So let me show you on a piece of paper. So say you're punching here. That's the mark you're going to get on one side. And on this side, you're going to round your corner. So you get these 2. And this is how you would, I think this is how you close your box or something. Let me see. You know, something like this is how you would close your box. And that's what it gives you is the slit for it. See? Isn't that cool?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that's kind of neat. Oh, holy cow. And it rounds your corner. Okay, I see what it does. There you go. It rounds it or it rounds it here, and it makes the slit. So it does. It's dual here. That's cool. I did not know that. But yeah, I know this is the kind of slit that you're going to make at the very top, and that's what's going to hold your square box shut, is this kind of a closure. And I'm getting another, I'm ordering, I haven't ordered it yet, but I've got it in my cart. I am ordering, what's it called? It's from 123 Memory Keepers. Really cool, guys. I can't even explain it, so there's no point. I don't even know the name of it. But what it does on an envelope, it's for envelopes, of course, or anything really, what you want to have a closure on. It basically does this. What is this called now? Anyways, it makes a happy circle here on the bottom of, say this is your envelope, okay? Let me just take it. Envelope. So here's the envelope I made. So you're not going to seal your envelope yet. It's going to be all open still. You're not going to seal it. You're going to put this little thing inside of it. You're going to close it, and you're going to put this thing on top, and it's going to say top, and it's going to say bottom. So you're going to stick your thing inside of it, and you're going to punch it, and it's going to leave a little open hook. This, I'll show you with a pen. It makes a little gaff like this on here, and then you flip it around and you put it on the bottom, and it makes it in the same spot as the top, so that
Here.
when you close your oh, here's an example right here. It does this. See this? See this tab here? It makes that, and it makes the slit that you slide it inside, and you don't have to use any glue to close your envelopes. So it makes little, I don't know, it's really hard to see it, but see this little slit here? Right there? This slides into it, this little tab. It makes that. So all you have to do is close your envelope like that, and it's so cool. I do have it in my cart at Simon Says Stamp, and I am going to order it. I just haven't ordered it. But yeah,
Your
that's
sister's here, Ruby.
what?
Patsy's here.
Yes.
Your sister.
Hi, sister. Hi, Rajul. Hi, Carrie. Hi, April. So yeah, see this, I love how this box closes. This is so cute, and then it teaches you to put a nice big ass bow on top. So, you know. Anyway. Now I'm going to make a card, an envelope, and I want to use this gold paper from this gold collection because it does go really lovely with this card. And when you open it up, there's the inside of the card. Beautiful. So like I said, the vellum just muted the background a little wee bit. You can still see all the background, but it kind of brings the intensity of my red stamp inside of there. So I just thought that was really cute. Really, really cute. And it lights up. All right, so I'm doing this. I want to make an envelope with this, but I want to use gold foil paper, and I don't have a 12 by 12 sheet of it. So what could I use to put inside? Oh, I know, guys. Where's my new paper? I'm going to use my snowflake paper inside. And it's foiled. We want silver. Or no, we want the gold one, right? Because I did buy gold. Okay, let me just... I did clean my craft room this morning again. So everything's put away. No, we don't want silver. Where's the gold one? I could have sworn I had gold. Where is it?
I didn't take it, I promise. I think Patsy took it.
Oh, I don't even have it yet. It's at Angela's. Cool. I lied. Nope. This is freaking silver. Shit.
What is it, my house?
This paper I ordered in the gold.
Yep, it's here.
I have 2 silvers. Well, now. Let's just have a little look-see. What I could use. I could use this. It's not very gold. Well, I could actually make the envelope out of this and line it with that. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't want it like that. Well, I'll be Merry Christmas pants. Well, let me see. I've never made an envelope with sparkly paper, but we could. These don't really match because this is rose gold. That don't look good. Sorry. What else do I have that's kind of Christmassy? Well, nope, I can't use that. I don't have anything here with foil on it, do I? I want gold foiling.
Lynn, Treya or Tree says stamp snowflakes on the back of gold paper.
I don't have snowflake stamps. I just have little ones. I'll be there all day. I'm too lazy. Well, look through my paper collection here. I could line it with. Doesn't have to be. Damn it, I wish I had snowflakes. I could do snowflake stamps. I could do the foiling with through my laminator. No, I can't. It wouldn't fit a 12 by 12 sheet. So, I want to line it because I hate this.
I'm 5 hours from your border, Patsy. Not even, actually. Like 2 hours, I think.
Okay, well, I'm going to let go to Angela. You guys can talk with her. I'm going to do something.
Oh, I'm just shopping. I'm talking. Okay, question, ladies. Has any of y'all used a holographic embossing powder before? And if so, what was the brand you used, and what was the scale out of 1 to 10 as far as the oh, I like that icon, Mary. Look at the icon, y'all, for Enabler. It looks like one of those red lights that goes woo, woo, woo.
That's her little alarm thing.
Yeah, it's cute though. Because I'm looking for it. I'm looking for a who doesn't have sound.
I believe she has it muted because it's super, super noisy at her place.
I probably should mute mine. Can you hear that car across the street?
No,
No.
ma'am. I don't hear it.
Well, just in case.
Hmm. Mhm.
Well, I'm just going to make it with this red and gold paper. That's all I can do. I don't have no Christmas foil, so anyway, I'm going to read my instructions. Now it says to cut 1/4 inch smaller than the starting paper of the envelope. For example, if the envelope is 8 inches paper size, the envelope liner would be 7 3/4. Align left edge of paper up with the same punch guide measurement that was used for the envelope punch. Okay. Lightly score 1 inch from the bottom of the score line. This will give the score alignment. What? Lightly score 1 inch from the bottom of the line. This will give the score alignment. Rotate 90 and repeat step 4 until all sides have been punched around corners using corner punch.
You mean you didn't do your homework? Have you read this?
Okay, so it wants you to cut the flaps off on the one side. Okay, there we go. Perfect.
Cut the flaps off. Woohoo!
Yeah, let's get her cut. So I need 9 and what again? I forget. Jeff, I really need something to drink. I'm gonna die. 9 3/4 for the goal.
So
I'm gonna cover this anyways. I want to put. I don't know what I'm doing.
is in there. Got the TV. Got the window.
Actually, I would really like some ginger ale. I haven't had ginger ale for a while. I am so thirsty. 9 3/4 by 9 1/4.
Apples. Take me a apple.
Okay, so there's that sheet. This one here has to be 9 1/2 by 9 1/2. Okay, Julio. So there's my. That's gonna be cute though, even with the lineup. Okay, so.
Oh, Ruby, I got my Velcro dots in.
You got your Velcro dots in?
Yeah, the ones you use.
Well, let's see which size, hon. I'm clicking on you. Show me.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. They're the same as mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love them. Those last you forever. Look how many's in there.
I know, and you can even cut them in half.
I do that with some.
See, Ruby enabled me.
Yes. Help it down. Yes, I'm very thirsty and I don't know why. Oh, shoot. Can you give me my phone and I'll do that right now? All right. So let me grab my score tool and just clean up my edges. Hate how this leaves little decorations. Okay. Here. All right. So.
Food cooler had water in it. Now my foot's wet. Arr.
One sec, guys. I got to do something for Jeff before he leaves.
Oh, I like that paper.
Can we just send out like a quick prayer to those that are in the path of Hurricane Irma in Florida, the crafters and stuff? Because I'm getting tweets and stuff that people are hunkering down. Like Scrap Craftastic said, "I'm hunkered down for the storm." And one of my projects went to Miami. Oh, I hope she's all right.
Yeah, I've got friends trying to evacuate, family. It's bad.
Let's just pray that. Let's just give them extra prayer today, because it's bad.
Yeah.
And then winds, it's supposed to make landfall, and then it'll be here knocking on my door on Wednesday with a bunch of rain and stuff again. I'm not too worried about me, even though they say it could pop out some tornadoes, but I mean, if you look at the radar, y'all, there's 3 fucking hurricanes at the same time. Irma, Jose, and what is it? Catalina, Katia, or something like that.
Yeah.
So I just want to send extra prayers out to everybody.
Do you
I
guys
believe
remember?
I seen on the Weather Channel this morning too that they said they have asked people to evacuate. Those that have not evacuated and do call for emergency help, there will be no response. You have been warned. You have not left. We cannot help you.
Yep.
Yep.
It almost makes me angry, people that refuse to evacuate.
Really.
Because
They're
it makes
afraid that
me.
house will get looted or something like that. You know, I can understand, but Jesus Christ, that storm's bigger than they are.
Exactly. It's not worth it. It's just not worth risking your life.
That damn storm's bigger than the state. And they've had, what, 5 days to evacuate?
There's many people that refuse to, though. They just sit there and ride it out. I'm sorry. I just don't get that.
This storm, I would say probably a Cat 3. Maybe they would ride it out, even a Cat 4. But this is a Cat 5, and they're saying it's just incomprehensible of how dangerous and big this one is. And they, and it's following the same path as Andrew. Remember Andrew in '92? Andrew was a Category 5, and it tore up Jack.
Yep.
And I'm just worried because a lot of my crafty friends, a lot of us that watches us live in Florida. A lot of followers.
Okay. So, I am going to get scoring here.
I'm going to put a post on my Facebook to check out later, Angela.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll probably scare you. But
4 and 7 8. So there's the 7 8s. So we're going to punch. We're going to score a first line. We're going to score a second line. Wow, that looks pretty small. Okay.
Jeez, gas didn't go down very much.
So which one of these do I use?
270 at Miller Road.
Oh, shoot.
263. I'm not going all the way to Center Road.
That one or this one?
Bye, Sharon.
Davison Road. Fenton Road.
okay, I just shared it from my friend's site. It's showing the pictures from a scene in the movie The Day After Tomorrow, if you remember that movie.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, well, look at my Facebook, the pictures from that movie as they showed the radar in the movie of the 3 hurricanes, and look at today's, as of September 6th, the radar.
It looks the same, don't it?
Exactly the same. Identical.
Wow.
I mean, identical. The
Yeah,
positioning of the 3 storms and everything. It's frightening.
Well, let's just send extra prayers for everybody in Florida, because I know a lot of in my demographic, at least 10% of my viewers are in the South and in Florida. So, well, that's my mama, and she's in Alabama.
I think Tony's family's pretty safe from all that up in Louisville area and stuff in Kentucky. They get a lot of rain and stuff, but I don't think they have to worry about the other things.
All right. So line it up with the score group. That's what it says. So that's
Just so grateful that friends and family just keep reporting in nonstop about, when they're leaving, and just at least we have that, right? I think that's the envelope one I just got last week, Ruby. Now I can't remember if it's that white and blue the white and aqua one, or if it's the black one, my envelope one. But I was telling Martha a couple weeks ago, we both agreed that there's probably other things that could be used for.
This did not work. Oh, I forgot to punch it.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
She's having a derp moment.
Da, 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 da.
Do that face again, Martha.
Don't know.
Da, 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 da.
That's awesome. I was doing it with you. You
Okay.
need to all line up in the camera and make that face.
You see me now.
Okay.
3D, 3D.
Mm.
I hope nobody's high right now.
Dang.
You probably freaked them out.
Now I'm gonna do this
Choke,
one.
choke, pass. Choke, choke, pass.
Just don't cut off Santa's nose.
I'm gonna try this one.
Yeah, you won't be able to get up the chimney if you do.
7/8 punch.
You could trim his belly a little. He'll fit in the chimney better.
Look at his butt.
Trim his butt.
Trim his butt. Okay, I gotta go fight with that shed door that don't like to open.
Oh, that sounds like a good time.
And apples, I gotta go pick some apples.
Let me check, Jada.
As long as I'm not watching paint dry, I'll go pick some apples.
You're no fun,
Got it.
Martha. So how is this gonna go in? Could go this way.
Look at that picture, Jada. Tell me if that isn't just freaky as all heck. I really like that movie too, but not so much when it's real life is looking like it.
All right, there's that done. Now, whoops.
Joanne, there's assistance with things like that though. I actually know somebody that was in a situation like that, and there's always people that are going around helping everybody with everything. Isn't that just wild, Jada?
Now, which way do I want this to close? Definitely not that way. And wow.
I love that color paper, that sort of satin finish.
This?
Yes. It's really
Yes.
pretty on the camera.
Like a pearly color.
I really like that. Boy, they barely overlap. How they expect you to glue it?
I don't know, because that's what I'm looking at. But there's barely any paper for me to
No.
glue this shut.
Without crumpling it. Oh, I guess if the corners, oh, there you go.
Yeah, if
More
it's
room
all
now.
matched up, it should work out. It should be fine. So I want it to open this way, so the card can go in this way. That's going to be bumpy. Yeah.
You ever had that feeling like you need to do something, but you don't know what it is you need to do?
Yeah, staying in a trailer. That's insanity.
Am
I'm
I-
sorry. That's just there cannot I'm sorry, but I have some treasured belongings in my home, but none of it is worth dying for. Uh-uh.
Wow, that made it so big. Like almost a whole inch bigger. Let me have a look.
Wow.
Oh, there was a 5.5 by 6. Okay, we'll do that. 5.5 by 6. All right. Yeah, I'm changing this. I do want to make this here a bit bigger.
Oh, I love that paper so much. Especially with that black on the other side. Oh my gosh, the things you could do. Imagine the origami with that. Showing both sides. Oh, goodness.
But I'm hiding this liner. I don't want it black. I want
Yeah, I know.
it to be this color.
I'm just saying for different projects, though, having that gold and black together is just gorgeous.
Yeah, that's gonna look nice with the liner in it. And it will thicken it up, you see?
Yep.
I can use this for something else. So let me just get this folded so I can put it together and sit it aside and use it for an actual 6 by 6 card.
There you go.
There you go, Boo. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Patsy needs to leave. She's going to finish some housework. And then she has to pick up Pat from work.
She has to pick up Pat from work. Why do you gotta pick him up? You're such a nice sister. There. I like that. I'm gonna keep that for another card. I'm gonna probably make another 6 by 6 anyway. So let me grab a new sheet. Yeah. Mhm. And let me grab another red one from over here. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go pee back. Pop.
Yeah, I'll probably go live after Ruby so I can work on this project. But right now I'm just cutting out some embellishments and stuff. I don't know yet. Depends on my mood. What I gotta do. I need that box a little bit bigger than that. Let's go up to.
Bye, Patsy.
No. There's one in here now. My blade is getting so dull. A new blade.
Did I tell you all that our new office chairs arrived last night?
Huh?
Tony and I ordered new office chairs.
Right.
They arrived last night. They aren't assembled yet, but they're the smart layers
Uh-huh.
chairs. Oh my God, I can't wait.
How much are they?
They're on sale right now. They're usually almost $300.
Wow, where'd you get them at?
Office Depot is where I ordered them from. And right now they have a sale. They were $169. That's the cheapest I've ever seen them in years. I've been wanting one for like 4 years. It's very difficult to find them on sale, number one, and also to even find them in stock anywhere. They sell out so darn fast.
Damn, they must be that good then.
But yeah, I've read many reviews and watched YouTube videos on them, and people swear by them. In fact, I'm pretty sure a while ago someone in this chat had mentioned they had one.
Hang on a minute, I'm gonna write this name down.
It's Serta Smart Layers.
Serta.
Any of the Serta office chairs are supposed to be just amazing, but that's the one that we decided on just because of all the adjustability.
Okay, I wrote it down. I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
I have such back issues and everything that I'm just, I cannot wait to sit in that chair. Oh my gosh.
All right, let's see how this is gonna work. I'm gonna symbol it.
I'll let you know how it works out because as crafters, we spend a lot of time in a chair, so it's best to have a good one. Jada, that was that was a really good typo.
Okay, guys, I need to think. I gotta put my thinking cap on.
Okay.
Can we see the thinking cap?
No, you can't see it because I look funny.
Is it like Papa Smurf one? Is Jeff going to bring his Smurf hat?
Maybe. So it says to cut 9.5-inch paper. I'm cutting 9 3/4, and I'm going to show you why. And if it don't work, then I'm going to smash my own face with an iron.
I got first ticket for that one.
You would, Martha.
Now this one's going to get cut to 9.5. Oops, 9.5. Because this is the liner.
She knows I love her.
Oh, she knows it. So that's why I love her to death. That's why, I love to kid with her. Ruby's a hoot, y'all. She's a hoot.
I made me cry this morning.
And being her friend is blessed.
Ruby made me cry this morning. I was heading for the shower and was silly enough to see a message reply in Facebook and end up going in the shower with tears.
Well, I'll tell you how.
Well, how do you think I felt when you sent me your message?
Well, let me tell you this.
Payback is a bitch. So
now get this. I had to go to the emergency room one time, and she sat there and Skyped with me on my phone. That's how Ruby is.
Does not surprise me.
Yep. I will do anything for anybody if I can.
I'd be sad if I didn't.
will not commit murder, so don't ask.
Well, she was about to slap me. If she could have slapped me the other day, she would have.
The day of that storm?
Yes, I was so freaked the hell out. And Ruby was there with me. She was calming me down, and she was watching the weather with me. And she says, if I could slap you, I'll slap you, wake you up.
Okay, so this is telling me that I need to start my scoring at 4.5, right? But I made this paper a 1/4 inch bigger all the way around simply because I want my box to be a 1/4 inch bigger so it doesn't squish the dimension that I have on it.
So 4 3/4.
So 4 3/4 is where I need to do this because then I'm going to move it over 1/4 inch. So let me just think about this for a minute.
So it'd be 5.
Jada, my face disappeared, honey.
If I did it at 4.5, my score line would be here. And then it'll end up being too small. So let me just try this. If it doesn't work, I've ruined this paper. No. I should try it on a scrap piece first.
Well, you think.
So let me cut another sheet.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
And it'll be this
That'd be
light
fun
green
to
because
be
I'll
able to
probably
try.
never use this. So let me just cut this. I want to test it first because I don't want to ruin those 2 sheets. That's all I got left. So I cut this at 9 3/4 by 9 3/4. Let me just see if my mathematics works. Even though I was a high school dropout. But both my parents were ill. I didn't have a choice. I had a lot of farm animals to look after. Okay, so
Jeffrey?
he's gone.
No, he's telling you they don't have silver 4-strand class, only gold ones.
Do they have the 5-strand ones, Jeff?
Can he actually still hear?
Yeah, he's probably got the video on, but it's going to be delayed though. I really love this freaking color, guys.
Yes, they do, he says.
Okay, can you get... Okay, then get 20 of those. That's going to be expensive. Okay. Oh, no, you know what? Just get 10. He's probably not going to hear that. Okay, so like it said, to score it at 4.5. That's too small. Wrong. Do I go?
Okay, sorry, Jeff. I wasn't sure. She said you weren't home, so I wasn't sure if you'd actually hear, too.
Okay, just get 10, Jeff. Thank you, honey. Okay, so
What a
4
sweetie.
3/4. It's for something I am making. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. I'm just going to show you the beads and what I'm doing. That's it. And it's something I've never taught on beading, so I'm excited.
Satan? What? Huh?
Satan, not Satan.
I think Satan
It
probably...
look like Satan to me too. You use Satan?
You guys ready? Look what I'm making.
Oh, my God.
Uh-oh. A watch?
Oh, dear.
And it's going to be flat
Ooh.
Cellini
Oh,
spiral
my God.
band in the silver and the gold. And look at the watch face. It's silver and gold. I love this watch face. And I only have one more in this color, but I have all kinds of colors of the watch faces. But I think a 5-strand might work better, to be honest. See how wide that is?
Oh, wow, Ruby.
So I think a 5-strand. Oh, I just love this watch.
Yeah, Penny, it's that one.
Guys.
It was very cute.
And it has crystals inside of the watch. Those are crystals. They're not just rhinestones. They're actual crystals. But I am using all of these beads, including the 3mm jet fire polish, which I love. Look at the sparkle on these. And the silver and the gold in this one here. So that is my project in the flat Cellini spiral. I'm going to do a design with it. I was playing with it, and I'm so excited to do this. So he's gone to get me silver band, the 5-strand closures, because they don't have the bar closure ones that I wanted. But the 5-strand ones will work just perfectly. But I don't have this watch started. I still have the little pin in there, so I don't want to wreck it. But that's my project, guys. That's what I'll be working on. So for you beaders, beware.
Everybody loves the bead board. You need to tell them you
This
actually
is
did.
my design.
Yeah, you did videos on how to make those.
No, not these.
Well, but they can figure out the rest if they watch your bead board video, because I did years ago.
But see how they go flat, and even the bead on it boards do this. All you do is push the backer rod back up. That's all you have to do on these bead boards. And they go right back to shape. Right back. It gets flat from you resting your arm on it. It's just it's a natural thing. But the bead on it boards do the same thing. What's inside of here is backer rod. And that's what keeps all your beads on here. Like you can only pull the fabric so tight on this. But yeah, this is my bead board. This is the one I work off. I love it because my thread never gets caught anymore. No more thread catching. And that was the reason I tapered it here. So
Love, love, love.
but this is my project I'm working on starting after my video. Actually, I'm going to be working on this. And I want to do a first time ever going to do a flat Cellini spiral. I just want to get rid of my 2 old needles on my bead board.
You do realize how many of those bead boards you two could sell if you started making the stock up again?
New one?
We sell them like crazy, but we can't keep up with them because they take.
Well, they have to be made to
How
order
long
then.
does it take us to make one bead board? 3-4 hours to make one
Well,
bead board.
Made to order.
Yeah,
And
I
tell them
want
to
one
expect a wait.
when she starts making them again. I want one because they're
Yeah.
good for other uses too.
Oh God, and we
Yep.
got some beautiful.
So many
I
things.
bought this really. I got to show you the fabric I just bought to put on the outside. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. I'm making myself one of that.
Yes, Diane, she did do a tutorial on how to make her first bead board a long time ago. So you'd have to look at, the older videos.
But that
But
one
it's not
isn't
this
like this at
particular
all.
design. It's different, but you could still figure it out, make it any shape you want.
Look at the fabric.
Whoa.
It's like, look, it's like
Satiny
it's just
stretch.
real. It's gold. It's so pretty. It's like gold leather. It feels like leather. And I love this.
You want to hear my secret for
And
the bottom?
we just got some of this in because now we're stocking again for our fall release of our bead boards. So yeah, this is one of the new fabrics that we got. I just love it. And and it's so soft. It's like a soft leather. And this one's going to be a little bit more because believe it or not, this little piece of.
Is it ultra suede?
No, it's leather. It feels like soft leather, but it's not real leather. It's super thick. And this one piece here was $60. Just this. It's only 1 meter.
Yep.
There's only 1 meter here. So, but I had to get it because I just loved it. And I know other people are you're just gonna love the feel of it on your wrist when you're working with your board. Yeah, that's it, Mary. That's exactly what it is. If we put a ton of bead boards online, then Jeff and I get swamped with bead boards. We can't keep up with the bead boards and keep up with our bead orders and keep up with the beading and keep up with the card making and go to work and do our own house stuff because there's still stuff in fall. Like we have our pool to close. We have our yard to clean up, to put away so much stuff. We have all the plants to pull out of the gardens. I mean, it's just, we got a lot of work ahead of us. And that's all going to come first before I actually even release bead boards again. Until my yard and my pool is closed, I'm not doing this. So Jeff is actually taking in a pool sample because we have to get our chemicals, the proper in our pool before winter. And then it stays in there and then we clean it and cover it and blow all the lines out and, all that fun stuff that takes a whole day to do. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be working on, guys. I'm so excited. I have so many different watch faces and they're all nice big ones like this. And I love that because I like a big watch because my eyes are really bad. So.
Ruby, do you know what my secret fabric is for the actual part that you put the beads on, the bottom of the bead board?
This?
Yep.
What?
I buy the huge king size Velux blankets because it's the exact same thing that the bead mats are made out of that you buy.
Yes, I have.
I got one at a rummage sale for $2.
Yep.
But this is actual velour. This is velour. It's got a nice mat on it, nice finish on it. And it really holds, when you shake it, it really stands your beads up really nice. We have this, and we have another kind. It's a little thicker than this one. This is a thinner velour. We have another one that we use as well. We're actually using that one up before we start on using these ones again, because that's an older stock and we still have some left in it. Yeah, and then we just get our plywood right from Home Depot, and Home Depot cuts all our boards for us. Jeff just has to take our template and do the template part and cut that with the jigsaw. Every one
They're
of these.
so awesome.
Yeah, Jeff cuts all of these boards with a jigsaw. He uses a power sander, and he sands it all nice and round around the corners and makes it all nice and smooth, so it doesn't cut any of our fabric when we're pulling it over to top of the board. So yeah, like I said, I want to finish my yard work, and then we've got the rest of the winter to make our bead boards and sell them. And we only make them, like, I'll only release 4 or 5 of them, and don't sold. I don't release anymore because they sell too fast, and that really taught us a lesson, because when we first launched these, we sold in 2 days. We sold 50 something bead boards that we had to make in 4 weeks. That was a lot of bead, but we spent every single possible moment making bead boards, and we were only getting 5 of them done a day in the weekend.
That's a lot of money, though. Think about that in one day.
But a lot of it's invested right back into the materials to make it all over again. Like this part here, this is the most expensive fabric in the world. We always try to get it at a reduced rate, but 9 times out of 10, we never can get it on sale, because the time we need it, you gotta wait 2 months to get it on sale again. So we always miss the sale. So I don't care. We end up paying full price for this. This is $35 a meter. This stuff here.
Yeah.
This takes a nice big chunk because it also folds over on the back of the board. It comes over the board like this. So, and then I just glue a nice piece of felt on top. It's, you know, and then we put our label on it, and we put some warnings on it to keep drinks and stuff and smoking. Don't smoke over your board, because if you smoke over your board and a hot ash falls on it, that's burning it, and it's permanent. You ain't getting it off. You can't even scrub it off. You'll just scrub a hole in it. And what, you know how I clean this? Super, super, super. Right here.
Oh.
Baby wipe.
Baby wipe. Yep. Not saturate. You have to. I even warned you on the back. Clean with damp cloth or BB wipes, and you just wipe your board with a BB wipe. It takes all the little, you know how sometimes your bead colors fall off?
Mm-hmm.
They rub off on your board, especially the smoke fire line. And look, it just cleans your board up right back to new again.
It gets all the dust particles out.
Yes, but I use a lint brush to get all the dust, and sometimes I see pieces of dog hair. Just the smallest a piece will show up on my video. And yeah, that's all you do. You just wipe it clean with a BB wipe, and see right there is a black spot. For that particular spot, I would use a little tiny bit of Windex. Just spray a little Windex on your cloth, wipe it with Windex, gone. See that little tiny spot? And I don't even know what that is. So I'll just use Windex on it. But I just use, see, just push your foam back on your board, put it back into shape, and it's fine. Mine does it all the time. Even my bead on it board did it. Not just mine. Yes, I do, Debbie. I buy baby wipes in bulk because I use it. And it doesn't soak your board. And look at it. Just look at it. It brings your pile up all really nice. It makes it all nice and shiny, white again, clean. So that's how you clean your bead board, guys. Don't use anything on it. Don't even drink coffee near it, because you spill your coffee on it, it'll go through this. It'll go through the padding that's underneath this, because there's a padding underneath this velour, and it'll be stained forever. You will never get the stain of coffee off this. Your bead board is done. Done. You're gonna have to buy another one. So somebody already had that happen to them because they messaged me and asked me what to do to clean it. And I said, if you spilt your whole coffee on that, I'm sorry, I can't even tell you what to do.
You can't even get that out of your clothes if you don't take care of it right away.
Well, even if you took care of it right away, you're not going to get coffee stain off this velour.
Joanne is asking about where you got your silver bead containers. She has only white plastic ones.
Oh, Joanne, guess what I got going in my store, honey? I just got these in right there. It's funny.
Yeah, she was asking if you sold them.
Funny you ask. Yes, I will be selling these. We just got some in.
I use a muffin tin.
They're only going to be like $1.50. But I love these better than the plastic because when you're using the plastic, they bounce and the beads go flying. I don't know if she has that problem, but I know I do.
And they get staticky too.
No, I don't like. I had a ton. In fact, I still have. I have tons of these that I have used. These have lasted me for years and years and years. Even Miku chewed on one, and I just took my pliers and reshaped it, and it looks like brand new. But these will be going in my store for like $1.50. $1.50 for these. Yeah, I have 10 of them. So yep. It's funny you asked that because I just got those in. You're the only one that's ever asked for them, so that's good to know that people are looking for those. So anyways, yeah, guys, there you go. That's what I'm working on. It's Cellini flat spiral, and I'm going to do some kind of design with 15-0s. These are 11-0 Mayukis, Delicas in the galvanized gold. These are those in galvanized gold, but the colors are a little bit different because this one is galvanized gold and this one's galvanized yellow gold, and in jet fire polish. Beautiful. I'm excited to get started on this today, so I will keep you guys up to date how it goes and how it turns out. All right, let me get back to the business I was doing. How did I get those on here? These are falling out of my Delicas. How did that happen? Okay, get back on my tray. Thanks. All right. There's another one. Yeah. Yeah, Fireline still comes in smoke, Debbie, but it also comes in black satin, which I'll show you guys. I have my own spool. I haven't even used it yet. I haven't had a reason to. But let me just show you. Let this one smoke. This is the brand new Fireline that came out, and it is just called black, and it doesn't rub off. One that's brand new. I bought myself a big roll, a 50-foot roll, because I don't use a lot of black Fireline, but I hate using the smoke. And that's one of the reasons why I don't use the smoke, is because this black comes off onto my fingers, and I always get it on my beadboard. I love this new one that they got. And I only have 2 left of the 15-yard rolls in the black satin, and it's 6 pound. So I'll order more in if I need it. So yeah, I love that black Fireline. You guys will like it too if you use it. All right. So now it says 4.5, and like I said, I made it a 1/4 of an inch bigger. I'm wondering if I move it a 1/4 of an inch more, then it'd be the right measurement. So let's try here. Oh shoot. Forgot to bring my extender out. Okay, so let's punch. Now, for this second one, I didn't want it to be, I didn't want it to be a 1/4 inch. I want it to be, okay, so 3/4. I wanted it to be a 1/4 inch bigger. So if I punch it here, score it there. Why do I have these bumps? Oh, it's from that. Okay. Oh God, I hope this works. All right, so I'm going to line it up here.
I keep thinking today was the 9th. But it's not.
Score, punch, and I'm going to move it. Whoops, what did it score at? 5. Let's score it at 5.
Today is the 9th.
Put over a quarter of an inch. And I'm going to score it here. Okay. Here.
Don't scare me like that, Martha.
Punch.
Oh my God, I can't even read my calendar correct.
And I need to move it to the 5. Now, so far, it's looking pretty good.
My checkbook's all frick messed up.
There, punch.
I throw half these cards out too. All right, as good as it's gonna get. Plain and freaking simple like that.
Where's my card?
This is gonna go in with this.
Oh, you got it. Actually, pretty good. It's still a bit big, but oh my God, it's gonna work because I'll show you in a moment. This is the outside. So these are really not made for scoring, guys, because they have a little ball at the end and you don't want to lose that ball because your paper will cut. Those wear out really quick. Here. Well, I didn't round my corners, but like I said, this is just a sample. But I want to see if it's going to actually work to the way I want it to work.
All right. Another one crossed off the list. Yay.
Nope, that did not work.
That list
Because
is totally done. Nope, extension cord.
oh, guys, what did I do wrong? This needs to be.
Oh gosh, I got that beer at 6 o'clock.
So I wonder if I go 1/4 inch in
Oh,
more.
yeah, let's
Let me
cut
just
that.
try it and see if that works.
Peeking. And no peeking.
Okay, so originally it was supposed to be 4.5. It should be 4 1/4. So let me try that. That might be too small.
Yeah, I was kind of gloomed out yesterday. That's why I wasn't laughing too much with the
1/2 inch.
Jacqueline hens on the show last night.
Okay, so let's take the new line now. Oh, that's gonna really be screwed up mess.
All right, what else do I gotta have?
Then move this over 1/4 inch. Score there. So those are the new score marks. Okay. There's my new ones right there. So the new one goes into there. Kind of lines up there, right? Yeah. Okay. And then you score here. Then you move it 1/4 inch. Again. So that's the new one there. See if it's lined up with the score underneath. Yeah. So I'm going to score. Oops. And then I'm going to move it 1/4 inch. Score. Okay, let me see if this worked any better and if it made the box a little smaller. So these are my new score lines here. That one and that one. That's the old one. Huh?
I'm still here watching and creating embellishments for my project.
That's not right.
I'm so conflicted on what to wear tonight. Oh, damn it.
All I
Don't
want
go
to know
naked.
is if this
Oh,
is
he
going
probably
to
like that.
make it
That's sexy for that man. One of them, anyway. Doesn't necessarily have to be him.
score. That's the new score.
I don't know whether to wear that blouse I had hanging on the door or something a little bit more sleevier.
All right, so that's gonna make it there.
We'll take my jacket.
Where's my new score lines? Oh shit.
I got a brown jacket. I got a leopard jacket. It really won't look good with that.
Oh, it's down there. Okay, so let me just cut this out because this is what's preventing me from holding this.
How's that box working out for you, Ruby?
I'm talking to myself here, trying to
I asked you a question.
pray it works. All right. So it's gonna have to go this way, right? It goes this way, and then it's gonna go this way here.
You show them this.
What?
Ginger
Aw,
beer.
there you go.
Ginger beer.
Yes, Jeff.
Ooh. Ginger? Ooh. I can't stand ales or any of that dark beer.
This is not beer, though. There's no alcohol in this.
Okay, this one here is
Oh.
definitely gonna work. I just did something wrong here. Oh, I never cut that out.
Make her taste that, Jeff.
You put the camera on her face.
It
Hell
is
no.
so good. And if you have any kind of, yeah, I was gonna say, Mary, I definitely could go for one too. Pass me one. Any kind of tummy upset whatsoever, it'll take care of it within minutes, and only a couple sips even. It's amazing. It's so delicious.
So it's ginger flavored.
It's like ginger ale. It's a soda like ginger ale, but like 10 times the ginger. It is so good. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Okay, I think this is gonna work.
It's good to cook with too, by the way.
Yep, at least I still got my size, so that's gonna work what I need to do. So there we go, I practiced and it worked.
Funny looking box.
Yeah, I know. But at least it gave me smaller score lines. This is what all I cared about was all of this being smaller score lines in here. So that's the actual size. And that is perfect. No, not really.
Jeff is an enabler because I'm going to yell to Tony when he gets out of the shower to please stop it at Trader Joe's and get me some.
Mary.
Oh, wow, that's huge.
Too big, Ruby?
Or has anything you need.
You can cut them down, you know, I've done it.
Huh?
Yeah, you can. You have a jeweler's saw?
You can't cut that down.
Yes, you can.
With a jeweler saw, yes, you can. You can cut anything with a jeweler saw.
I don't have a jeweler's saw.
You don't have one of the little tiny ones?
Nope.
They
but I
come
have
in
a
handy,
paper
my
cut.
dear. I bet you Jeff could figure out a way. I used to cut mine down all the time because someone gave me a truckload of those connectors and they were way too long for 90% of what I did, so I just chopped them all down.
Really, Joanne? Makes your face break out? Wow.
So that is going to be extremely tight. But that's what I want. I don't want this stupid box. It's too big.
That's not the kind of box I wanted her to make. I wanted her to make a box
For what?
for anything.
I have nothing to put in it.
She's in a boxy mood today.
Martha sure is in a boxy mood.
That's what I'm talking about. She just wants a box. She don't care.
I want to see how that thing makes a box.
Yeah, we do actually want to watch that. I
All
want
right.
to see everything it makes.
This is actually perfectly fine, this size. I like this, and that's the way I'm going to do it. That's the bottom line.
So now you're going to the real paper, right?
Get that out of my way, and let's start with this. So,
God, I gotta go get the extension cord and throw all that shit in the shed. And then I'm pretty much done with everything outside.
now, originally it was 4.5.
Wash.
I'm going to make it 4.25. Thank you very much. I am
Are
done
you
with
sure?
Poor Joanne. I feel sorry for you, honey.
Is that your measurement, Ruby? Because before you were saying 4.5, and then add a quarter the last time.
Yep, it's the right.
So, Joanne, do you do a lot of slushies?
Are you watching me?
I am.
It was supposed to. I'm supposed to score it at 4.5, but I'm backing it up 1/4 inch because the paper's 1/4 inch bigger here. So I'm going to score it here, right? I'm going to punch it here. Now I'm going to add 1/4 inch. I'm moving it over 1/4 inch, and now I'm going to score it here. Now my box, the thickness of my box will be bigger than 3/8 of an inch. Do you see that now?
Yep.
Before, it was only 3/8 of an inch in here, and that is too small for me. I need a bigger.
Pardon me.
You need a bigger box. She said it. She said
Line it up
first.
with your previous score. Punch it. Score it. And we'll slide it over 1/4 inch. So that's going to give me 5 3/4 of an inch. And then I'm going to score it here. Do the same here. I'm going to line it up with the previous one. Punch it. Score it here. Slide it over 1/4 inch. And score it. And then I'm going to do it one more time. Line this up here. Over a teeny tiny bit. Punch it. Score it.
Hopefully it's decaffeinated there, Jada.
An inch. And then there is my. No. That's not right, guys. Oh my God, I'm going to commit suicide.
That looks all right. Fold them up. See if the card fits.
Why didn't this one work, but the other one did?
Put the card on it. Fold it up. See if it works.
It's not going to work. I can see it
Try it.
already. This is like a 5x7 box. I want a 6x5.5. This is not 6x5.5. I screwed up. It's like 7.5 long. Why did it do this? No, this is not right. Oh, bummer. I screwed up. I don't know what I did. Why did this one work?
I like slushies. I love the cherry one. The blue one, the berry one's pretty decent, all right, too, but not a Coke one. Nah.
It worked. And it's the same size. Try it.
All right, no caffeine for the granddaughter.
Oh, that's gingery. Wow. I don't know what I did wrong. Wow, that just burnt going down my throat. That ginger beer. Where did I make my first initial cut?
It does. It's strong stuff, but oh my gosh, it makes your stomach feel like just a happy camper. I wish you would have had some of that when you guys were so sick.
This here. Oh my God, I forgot to take the 1/4 inch off and go this way. That's what I did wrong. because the side should have been smaller. It should have been scored here. Then moved up an inch and then scored a half an inch and then scored here. So this might not matter. I could get rid of that. So this here is where the score is at. Quarter should have been the score here. Oh my God, that burnt my guts. That is very, very strong.
Just give it a few minutes. You're gonna feel. Oh, it's awesome.
Okay.
Mary is telling you, she wants me to tell you that she needs to punch it again when she moves the paper and scores it.
How could this be a quarter of an inch?
She keeps saying it. It's very important that you hear that.
Punch it again.
You punch it twice, you're saying then, Mary?
Yep. She says when you move it to score it, you need to punch it again, is what she's saying.
Oh, well, you know what? You could just cut that piece out. That's normally what I do, though.
She just likes scissors. That's all. She loves scissors.
She likes to fussy cut. We don't know what to do with her.
Oh,
I'm sitting here talking and I'm muted the whole time.
Uh-oh, Denise says, Ruby, my ton stamps. A ton of stamps came in, and oh, wowee, are they gorgeous.
Good
Holy,
to
you
know.
got those fast.
Didn't she just order those like yesterday or 2 days ago?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Right, Mary? Big-ass scissors.
The
Oh,
BAS.
I need to find me a big ass pair of scissors. I have these old rinky dink old ones.
The biggest ones I have are 8-inch ones, but those are for fabric shears.
Mine are 8.5, and I got them at the dollar store for $1.
Are they nice and sharp?
And they work great on paper. Except the only thing is the points don't come together. It's just a wee bit short.
Oh, I hate that.
I need to get me some
really.
more honeybee scissors.
Dag nabbit. That's the problem I have with all my scissors. I hate when that happens.
Now, check these babies out. These are old.
Are those titanium? They look like it.
Nice point on them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but they're old. Very old. They still cut paper? Yes. Then I've got long middle. I got scissors stashed everywhere. These are really good too. These kind of like for my needle point. Them ones need to be cleaned up. Oh, I've got to go fight with the shed. I have to use a crowbar to open it. Tootsie Roll. Okay, fine. I'll have a Tootsie Roll. I grabbed me a handful of them at the insurance place the other day.
Sure. I like Tootsie Rolls. They're good.
Okay, so that's the good size. All right. So I need to trim off those.
And I forgot to tell Linda I glued her damn ostrich or emu egg back together.
I think I got
The one that I carved. Oh yeah, add that to my repertoire. I carve ostrich and emu eggs.
See, Mary? Just cut these out and then it's fine. Then we got a nice little box to fit the card inside. I wanted it.
Mary, I want to thank you again for coming to the show last night, and Penny and everybody. I really love it when we have different people on the panel. It's exciting.
Yes, I love it too, but that ginger beer burnt my gut. Now I need to score my liner.
Yeah, and you're welcome, Angela.
I know, Martha, you're a hoot, and like when you come on here, I don't know, it's like a little bit of everybody's personality.
Oh yeah, especially
Y'all are
mine.
laughing.
It's way out there.
I know. So I love it when y'all are on the panel. And I know I tell you thank you all the time for doing it, but I just wanted to say it again. You know,
Well, it is a good feeling to also, try to be of some help, because I know how hard it is for you guys to see, everything is going on.
oh yeah, there's no way me keeping that trapped at the same time.
You got to punch your other side too, Ruby.
I know.
It's impossible.
Yeah, I enjoy that aspect of it a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. It's really, it's so hard, especially when you got so many wonderful people watching you and there's 10,000 questions. And then, but their questions are not all directed at me or Ruby or y'all. It's different ones.
Yeah, they're flying in all directions, aren't they? To be perfectly honest, I wish more of the people I know that live stream would add, one or two people on a panel like this,
Mm-hmm.
because I know a lot of people that are doing it by themselves for the most part, and the people are asking really important questions, and they are scrolling by so fast I can't even read them.
And then some people get mad.
And I know who you're talking about, Penny, too, because she does not pay attention to that screen all the time.
Well, she's lagging up for one thing, but I mean, I know other people that do too, and like even like professional stores, like big companies, they live stream and they're not seeing the stuff going by.
Right.
No, no matter what.
It worked, guys. I'm happy it worked.
Woohoo! Data said she just now got her notification for the show.
Yep, that happens a
That's
lot.
a YouTube thing.
I gotta
That's
go.
why we stay connected with our Facebook. Like go on our Facebook and then click notifications so you make sure you can get all the notifications and stuff. So
Yeah, I personally couldn't handle live streaming, not by myself. There's just no way, because I'd be a nervous wreck, because I know that people really, really want their questions answered,
Yeah, and I hardly look at chat. I try to look at chat, but I always look down and I get so involved what I'm doing, and then I forget to look at chat.
Well, it's not even that. I mean,
And I'm glad you guys are there to watch it for me, because, I'm just a hopeless case.
if you're going to live stream, it turns into a Q&A, period. But you
Yes, I know.
cannot be teaching somebody something and accomplishing anything and doing a Q&A. It has to be one or the other. You have to sit and stare at the screen or do what you're doing. You can't do both.
Right,
It doesn't work. It just doesn't.
right.
I know people that do pretty well with it, but they still miss a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, and which is understandable. People that are accustomed to going to live streams, and if they realize, well, I think most people realize just how fast all that goes by, and there's no way to answer all the questions.
Right.
But there are some people that will just, I mean, they literally get pissy.
I know.
Hi, Mac Jewelry and more.
Misty. Misty girl.
And that would just gut me. I'm one of those really sensitive people that if somebody was really upset with me, because I didn't see their message, and it would be easy to miss someone's question 4 different streams in a row. I mean, it could happen. And then they're going to feel like you're, ignoring them, and you're not. You got 100 people asking you something. So I told Tony if I ever, did a tutorial stream of any kind, he has to mod somebody. There's no way I'm doing that by myself. No way.
This side gets cut off. So
Kathleen, I have seen people get downright scary on other streams over the years. I mean, like frightening. Like they should have been blocked.
Oh.
I can't believe how some people will actually act. Actually, as upset as some people get about the simplest things in life, I would hate to see what happens to them when there is a real emergency in their life. I have a cosmic meltdown. Some people are just scary. They're petulant, right, Ruby? Petulant. New house gas.
Hey, Ruby, I gotta run a minute. I got company coming.
okay.
All right, I'll be back.
Okay.
Put out the custard cups. We got company coming.
Okay.
Exactly, Tammy. You got it. That's exactly it. You know what, though? As many years as I've been watching people in general on the internet, I think a lot of those people are a little different in real life, too. It's not just behind the screen. I honestly do. I don't think it's just that they feel safe acting up behind a screen. Some people just get very, very angry very easily.
What the frick? Oh, shit. Look at that line.
You mean we all don't do that, April? Wait a second. Are we the only ones? April says she watches and comments naked. Aren't we all naked? What's going on here? I'm so confused.
Hell no.
Well, Ruby can't be. Martha can't be. But the rest of us, it's a free-for-all. Neener.
Oh boy. I just don't do anything right. And it's frustrating.
Seriously, Joan, what's it called? I'm going to have to look that up. In the UK, there's a program that people track down trolls and confront them.
Really?
That's kind of like Catfish, but with trolls. Oh, that'd be awesome. Well, I could think of a few over the years I'd like to smack upside the melon.
Smack upside the melon. That's a good one.
Yeah. Your noggin, your head. I would love to know what that show is, Joan. I bet that is just funny. Imagine their shock when they get hunted down. Oh my goodness. How many of them are over the age of like 14 though? You go to knock on their door and tell their mommies what they've been up to. Oh, I hope there's episodes of it on YouTube or something. I've got to see this show. That is hilarious. Ruby, that deep color inside for the lining against that gold. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's cute. I'm just having a rough time getting this lined up on the sides.
Did it leave you more space this time for gluing?
Yes.
Well, that's a good start then.
That wasn't supposed to close. This is very hard to line these up and get them nice and straight. Very hard. Very, very hard.
Hey, Quilter. Mac is asking you what card that you made today.
I didn't make a card today. I finished my card. I'll show you.
If the envelope would stop fighting back.
That's just not wanting to cooperate at all.
That's a sassy envelope.
Yeah, it is. Being a little bitch.
It is.
I fought with the shed and I won.
What was that, Martha?
So I fought with the shed to open it and I won.
Do you have any more fight left to get this envelope in line? Because it's really being a brat.
Yes, it's really irritating
Next
me.
thing I'm gonna fight's the shower.
I had my shower just before the stream. I stink pretty now. I peel good. That's what my grandpa used to say.
I say I smell so pretty. Oh, so pretty.
Oh my god. Fucking pissing me off. Really. I'm getting frustrated.
Oh, Mac, I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. I have the cooler, a box, a clothes. I still have room. Yay.
Holy cow. All that just to make an envelope? It's still not lined up here. So I give up.
Throw it across the room and then retrieve it. Show it who's boss.
I'll show it who's boss, all right. That workhorse of shit. It's too short.
Hi, Mac.
Bye, Mac. Hope everybody gets better.
Uh-oh, what's wrong with them?
Just carry a whole family full of
Oh,
sick people.
Oh, no. I had that flu. And it's not nice if that's what you guys have.
I'm right there with you, Denise. No quilter, there have been no trolls whatsoever, but Joan was telling us about a really fun program. Celeb Trolls. Okay, we got to find out where we can watch episodes of this show. Joan, tell Mako what it was. I got to find this show. I'm writing that down so I don't forget. If I had paper. Oh, yo.
Okay, this is just. I'm really frustrated right now with this envelope.
Gotta find that.
Literally. I screwed this envelope up so bad. And it's written.
Maybe it needs
here.
tabs.
Oh, what shitty paper. See all this paper split?
Yeah, see it's cracked.
Oh.
Oh, that might be part of the problem is the finish on the paper. It doesn't like glue.
It don't
Look
like
at
to be
even
folded.
here.
Oh, no.
That means it has a white core and it's cheap ass
Yeah.
paper.
Yep.
Who makes this?
Where did you get that from?
Freaking Echo Park. Are
Hi,
you
Quilter.
serious?
Really?
I got
Yes.
part of it packed.
That surprises me.
Wow.
Does it say, please don't fold our paper
Yeah.
because
Go
it'll
to
look
my
like
room.
crap?
It did it here everywhere. It's split.
Cheap
Oh
paper.
my god. You
No wonder you
bitch.
didn't like that one.
Oh, I gotta get different paper. Look at even the green did the same thing. Look.
Yuck.
Look at
What
this.
on earth?
Why would they make a white core paper? I don't understand.
Especially, yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
There's your answer right there.
Look at that. Does it say that it's white core? Because a lot of them will tell you that.
What cheap is that? Wow, that just pissed me right off. Well, what a piece of junk paper.
Jeff says gives it a vintage rustic look.
It does, but I don't think she's looking for
I
that on the
don't think
envelope.
I'm looking for that.
No.
Plus, it isn't taking the adhesive at all.
No, look at this is all split too. It's all look, white cord paper.
Which is fine for a lot of things, but not what she's doing.
You have lots of beautiful paper, Ruby. Find something good and retry it. By the 15th time, you'll have it down pat.
You know what the problem is, Ruby? Is the card's so gorgeous, it just doesn't want to go inside anything.
Yeah, that's it.
It's jinxing you.
My box size was perfect for this because it fit in and it was nice and dimensional for this. It was perfect from this.
Well, you learned. Make another one. Or on to something different. I love the front of it. Light this up again. Ta-da!
I need a break. I gotta find paper.
Hi, Johanna. She just got here. I bet she just got the alert, too.
Oh, what to wear, what to wear, what to wear.
Thanks, Misty.
No earrings to match. Oh, yeah, I do.
It needs a nice envelope, guys. It really does. And I'm just
Spend a few minutes sipping your coffee.
No, Jeff got me a Bubba full of ginger ale. I'm really thirsty for some reason. I don't know why.
Hi,
You ever
Joanna.
you ever
Do you
get
like the ginger
like
beer
that
now?
where you could just drink and drink and drink and it does not help?
Yep, yep, yep.
Okay, I'm not the only one then.
Okay.
Medications
Back to my list.
sometimes will
Make
cause
sure I
that.
have trash can for shed. I found a
So,
trash can.
well, guys, I don't
The
know.
trash and it worked.
I don't know what I'm gonna use.
Got
It
the
just
electric
really,
drill.
really upset me. And I'm
That's
kind
when
of
I just go through your Christmas box, look at all your papers, all your
Extension
stuff,
cord. Got the
and
extension
make a
cord.
plan there. Just
yeah, I'm gonna do that off camera though.
yeah, I would.
Yeah, because that box just did not work.
In fact, take the box
Buzz
out in the
bar,
living room.
makeup clothes, and whatever food.
I don't know if I'm dehydrated or not.
My list is done, people. Yay.
Good to know, Martha.
Yeah.
Good to know.
House is clean.
Need a change of scenery. Take the box outside or something.
No, 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 no. I'm not gonna take it outside.
A dip in the pool.
No. This turned out so cute. I really like how the stickles dried. It kind of flattened on the snowflakes. And even
Yep.
on the top of the lantern.
Yeah, it looks cute up there.
Yeah, this needs a super cute box.
Martha
Yeah,
and I love the
envelope,
lantern.
make a box.
What?
You're making the boxes.
You know what? I should glue 2 pieces of this red cardstock. Stamp this all over it. And use that for the outside envelope. Or the inside of the envelope. This. Yeah, I'll do that at another show. Maybe
Do
tomorrow.
you have a lantern stamp?
No.
Darn. That would be so cool to try to imitate on the. That would be so pretty.
Yeah.
What? She could always cut out one to put on top of the box.
Very true.
And then there was light.
So
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make my own paper. I'm gonna glue 2 sheets of white together and 2 sheets of white, cut my stalk out, do this all over the white sheet and use that for the liner of my envelope and use this stuff to make the envelope in the red and put some of this on the outside of the envelope. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be a nice
Sounds like a plan.
Mary is saying you could make one with the fun foam, die cut the fun foam. I think she's talking about a lantern, and a lot of people are suggesting a very shallow box for it instead of an envelope.
That's what I was saying as a box. She's good at making the boxes.
Yeah. Well, she's good at envelopes too if the paper was decent. Stupid paper doesn't even take. I've never seen paper that won't glue other than vellum sometimes.
Yeah, I could make a nice little box for it and make these here instead of trying to cut an envelope.
A shallow one would look
Yeah.
really cute.
Right.
Yeah, it would only need to be at least, it's not
Half inch,
quite-
maybe?
Make a maybe like a slide in one, and then you
Just has to be 1 inch high. It just has to be 1 inch high.
Mary said that card looks professionally made. Well, I guess it kind of was. When you think about it, it was.
It is. It was. It was. It was the night
It
before
was.
Christmas.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you, everyone. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make a nice little box for it. Hey, I should make an acetate lid for it inside of a box.
Yes! Window box, window box.
No, it wouldn't even be a window box. It would be a red box with the card inside with the acetate sitting on top of it.
Oh my
That's
God.
what we're saying, a window box. So you could see
That's a
through to
window.
the card, right?
See through the top.
Yep. So I
Oh,
only
that'd be so
need-
pretty. That way, when people aren't, going to be pushing on it, they still can display it and it'll stay dust free.
Okay.
What fun is that?
All right, let's make a box then. I got an idea.
Oh, she's gonna make a box, Martha. Remember, you wanted a box.
Yeah, but I wanted to see her
I
use the
know, I'm
new
not using
tool.
I'm not using the punch board maker for that.
No, you're not.
Nabbit.
So far, you suck at it.
Okay.
I can't even
So I
imagine what I'm
need to
gonna.
make a 6
She's gonna
inch.
practice on that. She's gonna practice on that board.
So I want it to be 6 1/8 of an inch. So that's there.
Everybody's very excited about the box situation.
5 5/8. Okay, so there's the size I need. So I need a 6
Hi,
1/8.
Donna. Donna says the card's too pretty to put in an envelope.
Ooh.
Yeah, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5/8. So
Oh,
this is
Denise,
the-
that would be
Denise.
awesome. Put curtains on it too, so you're like looking through a window.
Outside.
All right. So we need to do 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch. So it flips 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so I need to add 4 inches on here and 4 inches on here. So we've got 10 1/8. And what is this?
9 5/8.
I couldn't read what this was. It's a plus sign. 9 5/8. Right. So that's the size of the sheet I need. Then I need to score 1, 2. Okay. Yep, so that's going to give it 1, 2, 3, 4. An extra 4 inches here and an extra 4 inches here. So 1, 2, 4.
Your fourth one don't look like a fourth.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to make sure this is right. All right. Now I want a piece of that red cardstock because I really love that color red. And this is really thick paper, so holy man, this is going to be a thick box. This paper from Michaels in that 100 pack, it's like freaking cardboard. I kid you not. And I got lots of this if I screw up. 10 1/8 by 9 5/8. So 10 1/8. By 9 5/8. Oh shit, this isn't big enough. This is only 8.5 inches wide.
Aww.
That's all right. We just glue a sheet to it, Martha. That's all we do. Just glue 2 sheets together.
Right, Joanne. I told her that just in case she has to throw the 1, 2, 3 out the window. She's got something to come back on.
It's not the 1, 2, 3. It was my measurements. Wasn't the machine at all.
Never mind, Rudy.
The machine works perfect. Why is this different dark shades? All right.
I like the heavy cardstock too, Denise.
I'm doing emergency surgery. Okay, and I'm just going to put some on the edge here.
You're just gonna have to use the rest of that Echo Park paper to make like tags and stuff.
Yeah, that's not good, man. Not good at all.
Not if you can't glue it. You're gonna have to make, just single items that don't attach to anything else.
All right.
That's a shame.
Yep, it is. Okay, there's my joined paper. Look how it's different shades.
It is a little different.
Is it?
Yep.
I
can
thought
tell.
it was just the camera, the
Actually, one side's darker than the other.
what the heck?
Yeah. Wow.
Why
I
on earth would they do that?
Look,
Yeah,
It is.
there's a difference.
yes, look at the difference. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, one side's darker than the other. So,
Why would they do that?
hell if I know. Dipshits. All right, so let me get this even Steven here.
Line your paper up with your grid.
I'm trying to.
Oh, fiddle faddle.
Overlap it 1 inch. That way it's even. Oops. I'm not very good with the left hand. Can you tell?
I feel bad that Ruby's, having to waste materials because, they're faulty. And at the same time, I feel guilty because we're learning good lessons that might save us in the future, but that doesn't help Ruby.
Like not buying the paper.
Yeah, sadly. Like that red stack she has there, I would have never expected one side to be a different color when it's all red. You know what I mean?
Right.
I didn't expect it to be either.
I can't honestly say I've ever seen that unless it was just like super cheap stuff. And it's all, just mix and match.
Okay. Well, I'm not really wasting. I'm just wasting like these edges.
What paper
No,
weight I
it
bought.
wasted your time. I'm
Oh,
talking about those envelopes. I mean, that was terrible.
that was my own stupidity. I wasn't measuring it right. It wasn't the
No.
machine. The machine was right.
The paper wasn't working.
No. And then I screwed up with the measurements, and then I had crappy paper.
Well, the paper's not your fault.
All the paper
Okay.
I bought the other day was 65 pounds, but I never paid attention. I
10
just
and 1/8. So let me just mark this 10 and 1/8.
okay. So I'm 4 o'clock. It's gonna take me a little while to get ready.
Where are you going, Martha?
I got a party to go to tonight.
Here's a big date.
Party? Birthday party?
Yep. So I bought her a little bottle of Absolute vodka and 3 lemons, and I rolled it, wrapped it all up in the material, and put a little cute little bow on it. It's so lumpy, you'll never guess what it is.
10.
She likes lemon drops. So I figured, well, what the hell. I've never been to her house before, but I've known her for a long time.
Oh, Donna makes her own paper. Oh my gosh, I haven't done that in so many years. That is the funnest thing. I don't even have my paper press box or anything anymore. You can put little pieces of dried flowers, all sorts of inclusions. It's so pretty.
Why am I doing it this way? Because I'm pretty sure this will fit on my cutter. Right? It sure will. So 10 and 1/8. Not bad for measuring. There we go. So that's extra. 10 and 1/8 by
9 5/8.
5/8. 9 and 5/8 is the one past the half. There we go. There's our box.
It's a pretty red, at least.
I actually like the darker side. This is, I don't know, this is a little
I
lighter.
do too.
This is the darker red. I really like the darker red a lot.
Can't wait to go shopping up there.
Each day that passes, Johanna, I'm getting a little more sleep. So I think that's going to help in the long run. I got almost 6 hours of sleep last night. That's woohoo! Ruby, have you ever made paper before?
I don't know how to make paper. Never heard of it.
We go up to the craft fair up in where in the heck was it?
How do you make paper?
There's all different ways. It's actually really easy, a lot easier than people would think. And
Yeah.
you can use your blender.
They made paper at that craft fair all the time. It was really cool to watch them make it.
Isn't it neat?
Yeah. But now, if you get the right trough, you could probably do it in a cookie tray. But you water marbling on paper, oh my God.
You just need to, and Jeff could make you the screen and everything that you needed. Really easy.
Yeah.
Oh, darn it. Now I want to do that again. I don't have any of my tools anymore. I have nothing for it.
That is perfect.
Oh, and all the stuff that we have available now that we didn't years ago. All the different glitters and, oh my gosh, the things you could put in paper. Mica powders.
So let me get a piece of
Right.
tape.
Oh, yeah. I got 2 little cigarettes.
I don't know if this one's big enough. Oh yeah, it is.
Donna, I would love to see some of your papers. Donna makes her own homemade papers.
Really?
It's beautiful. Beautiful stuff. You could definitely add it into your card making, that's for sure.
Okay, so I'm just going to stick this on here, and I'm going to line up this. This is not big enough. It's too short right there. And yeah, so let me grab a new sheet. This package has only pieces in it. I need a full new sheet.
There are heaps of tutorials on YouTube for making paper. And I can't remember the name of the darn website that sells, all the tools for a really great price if you don't want to make your own.
All right. I'm actually going to take backing off of this.
Donna, Ruby needs some of your special paper.
Let's see. There we go. Pour this all over again. And this time I'm scoring the acetate.
I'm going to look up that website now. It's bothering me. Yeah, it's Arnold Grummers. You don't have to purchase things from them, but it's a great source of seeing what type of things that you would use, and you could probably make your own. I'll type his name in. Just look him up anytime that you want to see information about that. It's really something. Yes, Donna, yes! You just throw them in the blender. You see that, Ruby? You can use the lint from your dryer filter to make paper.
Okay. I would never make paper. I would never have time. Never would I have the time to do that.
It's good to have a passion and a hobby, Joanne, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I think every person should have a hobby.
I agree.
Keeps you sane.
People that don't, have you ever known people that have absolutely no hobbies? outside of their job.
Yes, I know a few.
And those people don't tend to be very, very, they have like no inner peace, or they're just not happy sometimes. I've noticed that.
Then you learn not to buy them any hobby stuff anymore because they'll never do it.
Nope, it just sits and rots.
Yep. I bought my girlfriend a plaster stepping stone kit or whatever it is for like 3 years ago, and she still ain't made it.
What was it?
A stepping stone for outside.
Oh, yeah, those are fun.
I bought her extra marbles and stuff, and I says, okay, well, how about a lighthouse? She says, okay, so I sat her down, I had her go through all the glass that was in it, separate all the colors, so we knew how much we had to work with and whatnot. But nope, still ain't done it.
You're kidding me.
So I guess we gotta go over there and initiate it.
You might as well just take it all to your house and just make the darn thing.
Yeah, really. But she does do the plastic bead ornament type things. That's about it.
April said that paper crafting was the final hobby she hadn't tried, and now she's hooked thanks to Ruby the Enabler.
I get blamed. I'm getting blamed.
Right? That's exactly right, Jada.
That's for sure.
Her hobby keeps other people safe. That's right. We'd have a lot less crime and violence if everybody would just do something else, something constructive.
All right. So that should work. Okay. Put my score tool away. And let me get my, now vellum is acetate's very tricky to fold.
Hey, camera. Take the camera.
And I can't even see, so I need to see under here.
Oh, look at that. Just made it into really pretty dark glossy red paper because of the shine.
Where's my ruler? Let me hold my ruler here, and it might be a little easier to do this fold. That'll work. That'll do it. Little ruler is a lifesaver. This looks to be more than an inch. I'm going to have to trim some of that off, but I will trim it when I get it folded. Yeah, that's more than 1 inch. Okay, I want to just trim this, make sure it's all 1 inch. Oh, a little hair under 1 inch. That was fine. A bit too much. Fine, that one's definitely. Okay, now I'm happy with this lid. Just get it really nice and crispy folded. Still very difficult to fold, even though I put that score in it. It is nasty to fold. Now, got a permanent crease. Very good. See how easy it is to use acetate? Make your own box with lid.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
I'm going to mute for a second. I need to make some coffee or tea or something.
Do that.
Coffee, tea, or me?
Yeah, some of that. Maybe both.
There we go. That is done like dinner. Done like a dinner. Now I just have to glue the edges and it's good. Why does that have that on? What are you doing, Martha?
I am rolling cigarettes.
You're rolling cigarettes?
Huh?
You're rolling cigarettes?
Yeah, I roll my own.
Oh,
It's cheaper. Can you hear me?
I could just hear something. Can't hear it that much. I can't hear you rolling cigarettes. By hand.
I use a machine. It's called the big shot. Yeah, it's Top-O-Matic. It's a big shot.
It's a big shot, is it? It's a big shot, guys. She's got a big shot cigarette roller. Oh, cute box. I really should use score tape because this stuff just gonna slide around. So let's just use a little wee bit of score tape. That will hold this. No,
My honey May. Aw.
Ladies, ladies.
why?
So naughty.
Why?
Oh, I don't want to say it over the chat, the voice here, because then they'll be here for prosperity.
Okay.
If people are looking for envelopes and boxes because they
Don't
do
phone me.
them, don't call Ruby.
Don't call
She's
me.
had about enough of that stuff.
No, I don't do anything right.
There is a place that's called Store Supply, a website, and you just wouldn't believe the things that you can get as far as even just for packaging for people that do sell things, pack whatever. Check that out. It's super cheap. You can buy in bulk if you want to. It's great.
Oh, come on, dirty, rotten pygmy. Now watch this doesn't fit. Oh, I'm already scared. I'm already scared, guys. I'm already scared. There is my acetate lid. It better fit inside of the box. That's all I can tell you. Inside.
I didn't even think about it that way. I was thinking of cutting a hole out of the paper and putting the acetate on the inside of the box. That way you had a frame, but a see-through. But your way might be a whole heck of a lot better. Probably easier.
Denise, it's called Store Supply. I'll type it.
There. I really like that, so let's hope it fits. Now what do I do with my sheet of paper? Right here. Okay, so no, I want this dark side on the outside.
How do I know what, Joanne? What did I miss?
Oops.
Hey, girl. What's my baby girl doing? Huh? What are you doing? I don't know if Mom should wrap a blanket around that window in there or not.
Are you taking your cat with you to camp?
Oh, yes.
Does she like car rides?
Yeah. But I'm going to put her in a carrier so I can put her in the front seat because I got the TV and a window. And I don't want her to get hurt if they happen to break or whatever. But They usually sit in the back seat on the floorboard.
Right.
But when I took him, when Fuzzbutt was still alive, I took him down to Arkansas. And halfway down there, I had him in crates, carriers, and then I stopped for lunch, let them out, and it's like, oh, heck with it. They've been really good. And all they wanted to do was sit in the back of the truck on top of a blanket I had on top of my fingernail polish or something. It's crazy kitties.
Yep.
But yeah, they're pretty good. You start them out young, they're really good.
Yep.
Hi, Stephanie. Tracy is asking how the
The
puppy.
one thing I always never allowed was for them to get in the front seat at any time.
What's that, Penny?
Tracy is asking how the puppy is.
Oh, she's good. She was running around this morning. She's so adorable. Just hopping around like a little bunny playing with the other dogs. She's cute. She's so cute. Gosh, that was traumatizing yesterday.
And Mac is leaving. Going to take a nap before the boys leave.
Oh, I hope you feel better soon, Misty. Okay, so let's use score tape because it's just quicker and, you know, works good. Whoops. Come on. Shit for brains.
Woohoo, 50 people watching our channel.
Wow.
For a
Crispy
Saturday when it's nice outside, that's pretty impressive.
Sure is. Come on. Nope. Okay. 2 more to do.
Stephanie is saying hi.
Hi, Stephanie.
Angela?
Angela's not here.
No, she has company.
Yeah, she had to leave. Company.
Martha's here. You can see her. Tiny, tiny little person
Waving from way over there.
in her kitchen way over there. Martha, I'm pinching you between my fingers. I'm squeezing your head like a grape. Do you remember that show? Kids
No,
Boomerang?
you squeeze too hard.
I'm sorry.
99 eggs.
They're very thick, this paper. Wow. It really is thick paper. Very thick paper. But I am not complaining because that'll make nice bucks. There we go. And give that a little pressy downy. Make sure it's good and snuggy bugs. So let's see if our acetate lid fits.
Is that better, Johanna? You hear me better now?
It fits,
Perfect, Ruby.
but
Monday.
it sinks in too much. I wonder if there's a way that it doesn't just sink in, that you bring it out easier. I'll figure that out someday.
The sun shining, the sun shining. Actually, a very pretty day out today.
It is here too. It's very warm.
No, it ain't quite that warm. What's your temperature there today?
I don't know. No clue.
Denise said, someone tell Ruby I love her, XOXO.
Oh, thank you, Denise. I love you guys too, all of you. Everybody. And Martha. She's singing sunshine songs for us, lifting our spirits.
To brighten up everybody's day.
Let the sun shine in.
The
Face
sun
it with regret. Brothers never leave.
Mary's back.
Sisters never win, so let the sun shine in.
Oh.
Welcome back, Miss Mary. Oh, it's 74 there? Wow, it's probably that here too. It's quite warm. I got the fan going in my room because it's pretty warm out. Pretty warm in here.
I think our high is only supposed to be 67 today.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Martha, Mary just said that you're singing, her ears are bleeding.
What? Your ears are bleeding? I don't blame it.
Mary just said, Martha is singing, my ears are bleeding.
Oh, gee, thanks, Mary. Pig in the telly.
Pig in the telly.
Few extra syllables in there never hurt anybody.
Right? Pig in the telly. Oh, God, you guys are crazy. Crazy.
She says you're welcome and is blowing you a kiss.
Aww. Wait a minute. Thank you.
Did you see that, Mary?
Did you see it?
I asked, she hasn't answered yet.
I can't wait to use some of them stamps that she sent me.
Then get on it.
Oh, I will when I get back.
Oh, you'll have another excuse when you get back.
Oh, when I should get ready and work on hers. I'm working on yours when I get back, so hey, woman.
Oh.
You're going to be fascinated at what I'm going to make you.
When are you getting back?
Huh?
When are you supposed to get back?
I'm going to be coming back next Saturday because I ain't driving in no Sunday traffic. Ain't no way.
Oh. Wow. You got bad traffic there on Sunday?
Oh, there's always road construction.
Oh.
And by the way, ladies,
Going
Mary's
on.
last name is pronounced Pinatelli or Pinatelli. depending on, I guess, where you're from. So it's like P-I-N-A. You don't say the G.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, I should have enough for. Let's see, what time is Holly gonna wake me up in the morning? Better not wake me up.
See if I could just make
Pina.
this.
Oh, gotcha. Pignatelli.
Pina.
Pina.
Peanut.
Oh, and I always say Pignatelli. Mary, you should snack.
Yep. The G is silent.
Pignatelli. Okay, well, thank you for the English or Italian. I should know better. I should know better, but I don't.
So the G is silent then?
The G.
Pignatelli.
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 Pignatelli. Let the sun shine.
I would prefer to say your name correctly, Mary. I realize you probably don't care, but I like that name.
Well, now I like the way that fits a little better. A little better.
Hi, Paula.
Paula, look at this, guys. No made acetate lid box.
There you go. That looks beautiful.
Right?
Annie, if you look at Martha's little view there, you'll see she's way across her house in the kitchen.
My beautiful bay window. Like it's really warm in here during the summer. You don't want to sit in here during the summer. Oh my God.
Do you have a southern exposure at that window?
Yes, it's directly to the south.
Oh dear, yeah. That'll
There we
bake you.
go. Am I liking this now? Why didn't I just put it on the outside of the box? I could have just done that. I still
Look,
can't.
that's all.
Will it fit? Sure it will. I just shortened it. There's that side. No, it won't fit. So not gonna
Martha,
fit.
Mary says she's sure that you get a moon exposure from Martha all the time.
Is my boudoir. There's been a couple times I've hung it out the car window. Just my boudoir.
Well, there we go.
Kind of wild that way, you know. That's the Indian side of me. And right now, here in Flint, they've got bikes to the bricks, I should say. And everybody wanted me to go. They were going to meet at her house at 2 o'clock today, and it's like, my God, I can't even make it one city block walking. I can't go. I had too much to do anyway, so. And downtown Flint is all red brick road. funny watching women in high heels get their heels stuck in the cracks. Oh my God. It's wavy and bumpy, but it's good old Flint. I know a lot of people I know down there with their bikes. So what I should do is bring my green weenie home. Which is a green helmet I bought at a rummage sale.
Mary's laughing at you again because you said cracks.
Yeah, there's lots of them in Flint.
Doesn't anybody have a belt? You know, plumber's crack.
Yeah, I kind of got that. I was like, Obviously, the ones that really need it, no, they don't have a belt. And some of them don't even have underwear.
Oh dear.
Nasty.
Nasty is right.
Seen a guy go into Myers the other day while I was out having a break. He had his sweatpants on or something and taking in a whole bunch of bottles, and I swear to God his pants was down to the middle of his butt and he had like no underwear. It's like, oh man.
You must have liked the breeze.
That is stinking cute. I love it. I really love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, I don't enjoy commando men unless they happen to be in Scotland when I'm there and wearing a kilt. That's acceptable to me. Other than that, put your drawers on, son.
Get your drawers on, son.
All right.
Hi, Clint.
Hi, Clint.
Hi, Clint. All right. Okay. One.
Yeah, everybody's loving the box over the envelope idea because the card's so pretty.
Yep, I love it too. I really do.
Don't laugh, Denise. I listen to bagpipe music all the time.
I
I'm
love
Scottish.
that music.
I do too. I love Scotland. Oh my gosh, I miss that place.
Yes. These are good. One is the red one. Those are pretty.
All right.
The next time I go to Scotland, though, I'm bringing my leaf blower.
Whoa, there's a mama. What are you doing, good girl?
All right.
What kind of what? Hello, mama. Oh, are you pregnant again? Hello, mama. What you doing? Yeah, what are you doing?
Here we go. Wishing you a Merry Christmas.
Whoa. Baby.
That's it for that card. That's it for my video. I'm getting off of here because I'm gonna go and eat lunch
It's beauteous.
and chill for a little while and eat. And
All
this
right, what is it? 4:30.
on my Etsy. So that's it, finished in a box. That's a nice little gift to give to someone.
I would say so.
No, I'm not gonna take that.
Nice little present, just because you love them.
Pieces. All right. Trying to waste time. I'm so ready to get ready to go, but I gotta take.
Where are you going out tonight? What time?
Denise's birthday party, and she's having. She told me that. Yes. Wait a minute. What day is today? Thursday. That she's having a Bloody Mary bar.
A what?
Food. A Bloody Mary bar.
What's that?
Where
Hear that, Mary? Run.
Oh,
where your
Bloody
food
Marys.
stuff-
Bloody Marys here is vodka, clamato juice, a celery stalk, and celery salt around the rim with Tabasco and Worcester sauce.
Yeah,
Ours
same.
is a little better than that. No, but she's gonna have it to where you can skewer your own pickles and olives and whatever else you want to put on it. She even said bacon. I don't know if she's gonna have shrimp to put in it or whatever. And then they're gonna heat up the grill around 7 and make ribs. So this is gonna be a very interesting party.
Nice.
And I know pretty much everybody that's going. So yeah. That box turned out wonderful, Ruby.
Thank you.
What'd you put on the gold and the bows? What's the gold and the bows?
It says wishing you a Merry Christmas on the lid with 2 little bows on the end.
Aw.
Yeah. The bow is really loose because it's really hard to make it tight on here, so it's cute like that.
Yeah.
Go froze.
Yep, you froze. And Annie's having a large glass of wine while watching Ruby.
Wow, my video froze.
Oh, Annie, I'm letting it down. This ponytail is not going back in after the shower. It's right on, baby. And supposedly Ian said he was coming. That's going to be fun. Yep. I can't wait to play some euchre. Oh my God, I haven't played cards in so freaking long.
I honestly do not know what happened to my video.
Yeah, you're gone.
Yeah, it's a black screen to me.
Well, test your plugins to your camera.
It's supposed to have a light on, and the lights are not on.
I'll see all you girls too when I get back. That'll be next Saturday night because I'll be just jonesing for my YouTube. I don't have water up there. I've got electricity, but there's not going to be,
All right, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Yes, I'll probably be on tomorrow sometime.
You have a great night.
You guys too. Have a wonderful evening. So good night or goodbye, everybody. Have a great day.
You, Ruby. And I see you girls when I get back.
Yep. Have a wonderful week off. Deserve it. Bye, girls. Bye, everyone.
Have a great night, everybody.
Bye, Betty.
Bye, Martha.
Have a good trip, Martha. Bye.